Very interesting. What happened in 1 minute for my camera to go potato mode? Why am I in potato mode? Good question. Probably will never find out. Hey, we got the OG, the OC, and Mr. Make some noise for Mr. Rob Hill.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
Hey, welcome to the show, man. Oh, we got the echo. Rob Hill. Oh, wait. No, that's me. No, that's not me.
Thank you.
You got an echo, Rob. You got YouTube.
There. Sorry, I fixed it. Newbie here.
It's all good. It's amateur hour. Also, KC, welcome to the show, mate.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's the news? What's happening, man?
No, I'm just driving around.
Cool. All right.
Getting stuck in the traffic jam. Yeah.
We're gonna get to see
Hey, guys.
Casey. Hey, Marcelo, how you doing, man?
Never better.
Never better. Marcelo has caught up to one of his first competitors. The competitors. He's gonna leave them in the dust in 1 month. This guy's out of
He's
control.
like, I got a gun and a shovel. It's over.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon. Marcelo is a loose cannon. All right, just keep it cool, Marcelo. There, okay. Rob, just really quickly, where are you from?
Texas originally, and in Seattle now. Most of my life, Texas. So.
Okay, so now you're living in Seattle. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I think actually Birmingham is from there, right? Is Birmingham from Seattle? Oh, nobody knows at this point. Good question. We got 10 Zeal. Marcelo, please tell us more about the competitors. You have to super chat for that. Come on. Aussie Expat OC Unleash on the Sky Dweller, please. Rob, how you seem to be fairly new to this whole wristwatch community.
I've been following Arch since like 2013, actually. Almost all of you guys. I've been around for a while. I just lurking mostly. Really work a lot of hours. That's kind of changed recently, and I don't have to work quite as much. So, but yeah, no, I love it. Love the watches. Sad to see what's happening a little bit to the industry right now with the difficulty.
Industry. Fuck the industry. I know.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I was right. Birmingham is actually watching. It has never seen him at our local watch meetups, though. You gotta come out, Rob. That's Birmingham, man.
Yeah,
Mr.
Man,
Captain America.
Sure. I did a Red Bar here once, but I heard it kind of got dissolved and moved private. I don't know if you're part of that. I met Ollie over at the Omega Boutique and stuff a couple times. But anyway, I'll jump off that since it's local stuff.
Interesting. Hello, Plastic. How's it going?
You gonna ask me about those fucking CNC machines?
All right, man. By the way, just a quick question for myself. Was Mike online earlier today?
Huh?
Was Mike online earlier today?
Yeah, it was in my show today earlier.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Very cool. Just making sure he's okay. Birmingham says, yes, it's underground now. The Red Bars.
Yeah, and by the way, that can't try to plug in my channel. Go fucking.
Yeah, what's happening, Marcelo? What's happening, man?
Yeah, JJ Marco and the other guy Beyond Time, they plugging into my channel, try to steal Archie leads and my leads. You know, like started to actually.
Here's the thing, man.
Archie leads. Yeah.
If they just jump on the show.
No, that's not the show. They actually plug it. No, they plug in around. I mean, when you come.
They should just come on and have a chat, and then just fucking drop the link like what normal people would do. You know, I mean, everyone would.
JJ already came. He already came. He came 2 days ago. I tell you that is that fucking cunt. I know.
Was he on the show talking, or was he just dropping
the
link?
It was the show pretending to be a black.
Oh, Trey. He was Trey.
Yeah.
The gangster. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, guys. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but we got guys. Let's focus on this. We got Rob here. He said through the whole Archer show he couldn't get a word in.
Okay,
Okay.
Rob's got the floor. Go, Rob.
Yeah, let's give Rob some. Let's give
Let's
Rob
talk
some
well,
noise.
I
watches.
mean,
Let's talk
the whole not a criticism, but the whole thing was kind of talking about all the YouTube guys, and I don't have a dog in that fight, so I just kind of sat back and watched.
You don't have a bone in any of those dogs,
Nah,
right?
don't worry. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. It's okay.
So just really quickly, because like I want to understand how much, because to someone who's new, it will all sound like some type of code. But how long have you been watching the show and like engaged with all the live streams?
The live stream, I popped in. This is probably my 8th or 9th pop in on a live stream.
When?
What's that?
When? Sorry.
I said this is probably my 8th or 9th live stream popping in just to hang
Oh,
out.
so that you're fairly new. Wow.
Yeah. No, I haven't really done the live streams. Usually just watching the reruns, things like that. Like I said, I used to work just massive hours, and so everything was kind of like a late night, catching up, seeing what's going on. Just kind of living the hobby alone, to be honest, a little bit. But
Gotcha.
no, really glad to be getting in touch with some people now and sharing the love of watches.
Very cool. Do you have, by any chance, do you have the link to your watch collection?
Yeah, I can grab it. Let me
Yeah,
let me do
grab
that
the
real
link
quick.
because I would like to bring up your collection, and we can give a look at it once over. Maybe we'll have a little bit more time to dissect and see what's going on. Aussie Express Sky Dweller, it looks bad, and people should feel bad for liking it. Just fascinated by the premium. I actually look the Sky Dweller. It wears so well on the wrist for me. I don't know. What's
I just
the
want to say I just want to say to for Beyond Time, you can buy another 20 subscribers to surpass me. Anyway, you already bought that many before.
With the Sky Dweller, Tim, don't you think it looks like a big date, just?
That's what I said. I think that's
I've never
kind
been a
of
fan
the
of it for that
takeover.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah. It's why change things up if you already have a winner, right? You already have a date just that's a winner. Why fuck around with design, come up with original idea
I've
if
got an
people are
idea
just
for you,
gonna hate
Tim.
it?
I've got an
Huh?
idea for you, mate. You know how Patek put their moon phases and all those sort of different movements in the sports body, like you find them in the Nautilus and things like that.
Mhm.
What's stopping Rolex putting a moon phase from a Cellini into a sports watch?
I can't agree more. I've been dying for a moon phase from
That would be
Rolex.
so fucking hot, like maybe like an Air King revitalize, something like that, and just say, let's just fucking totally redo a
That didn't
sports
work.
watch.
Can you try again? That link, it doesn't work for some reason.
Okay, I'll try it again 1 second. Or do you have an email maybe if I send it to you?
Yeah, it's at the bottom right there. It says hello@timwrite.com.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Very simple.
What do you think, Tim, about the Cellini movements going into a sports Rolex? What do you think?
Cellini movements into sports Rolex.
Cellini moon phase.
Cellini moon phase into a sports Rolex.
Yeah,
Like
maybe redo
like which
the Air
one?
King or something like that. You could say, let's just redo the Air King and put a moon phase on it. What do you reckon?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why?
Because
Why?
that case is already extremely outdated.
I'm talking a whole new revamped line. That's what I'm saying, like a whole new refurbished,
Yeah.
brand new.
No, I don't think so because that date is not actually very legible. But
Okay.
the thing with a lot of these Rolexes, right, is that they're designed to be as legible as possible, and the pointer date, it's not instant. You know, if you look at you look at the date, you can't tell what date it is in the millisecond. It takes you time to hunt down for where that pointer date pointer hand is, you know. And it's
Oh,
not a
you're
sport.
talking about on the Cellini?
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
right.
just
Okay.
against like it would kind of be against their philosophy in my
But it sort of
opinion.
works for the Nautilus, though, right? When you have a Nautilus from Patek, don't they do a moon phase in some of their Nautiluses? Is it? Am I wrong?
They do, but Paddock they're a little bit different kind of brand in my opinion.
Okay.
They have different philosophy. They don't really care what movement where they slap.
I'd love to see it. Rob would love to see it. Anyone else
I
love to
think
see it?
it would be amazing, especially if they redesigned the hands, right?
Yeah.
Made it a little bit more fitting for the style of the watch, but I wouldn't be. It's not
I feel like
opening
they
up.
fucked the moon phase on the Cellini too by not making it where it disappears behind the clouds. Like everybody I know who has that says they can never really
Mhm.
figure out how to read it because it uses that weird little arrow and you're supposed to kind of
Yeah, they could
Yes,
adjust it, couldn't they?
yeah.
they could technically put an overlay on top of it to make it a little bit more legible, but the thing with that with the moon phase is that it's for aesthetic purposes only. It's not really for actually telling the moon phase.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like you could tell, but it's not the most functional way to do it. I think it's, however, the most beautiful way.
Mm.
Rob, it's not working. I don't know what's going on. You're sending some type of a wrong link.
Just talk us through your watches, Rob.
That's really strange. You know
Yeah.
what? I could bring it up on mine if you want me to
Yeah,
share
bring
it.
it up on yours. Yeah, share the screen. No deep sea moon phase. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Imagine a deep sea
There
moon
you go.
phase. Moon phase in the day just 41Ks.
Punters love it, man. This is the thing, Rolex. Hope you're watching.
The thing is though, they just is date just.
That's right, but in a case.
Whoa, we just saw the infinity. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's rate these watches. What you think? Let's see it. Time. Timmy, why are you timing out for? I No one timed you out. I think. Oh, Timmy, stop typing test in capital letters. It times you out by default, man. Finches, just chill, man. This Finches guy needs to chill. You know that? All right. Let's start with the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M, the No Time to Die. You got this on the titanium bracelet?
I did. Yeah, I just picked that up like 3 days ago for my
So
birthday.
you bought it on the NATO and then switched it.
No, I bought it on the steel or the titanium bracelet, and then and bought the NATO as well. They had that in stock, so I have both.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, very cool. Did you have a hard time finding the right size of the bracelet for you? Because I know that's a very common issue.
No, not for me. This thing's got a lot of great adjustment. It's super easy to set. I have a 7 1/4 wrist, which is a little large. I have some hard
Yeah,
time with some leather
ooh,
straps,
7 1/4. Wow.
but this fit me really well.
Is it 40 mil, mate, or 42?
40 and slightly thinner than the standard. To be honest, next to my 16710, I would say this is the most comfortable watch I own. The old Rolexes with the hollow links, I know they're not as cool and heavy, but I feel like those wear the nicest, and I would put this number 2 on comfortability.
I actually really like that watch. A lot of people criticize it for the crow's foot at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I've heard people even call it stolen valor. The only argument I'll make is Omega has a long, long history of making military watches for Britain, putting that arrowhead stamp on there. So I feel like they've
Yeah.
kind of earned the right to do that.
They
But
also that's not the first time they stole the valor, which is like that patch, right? The patch, the Snoopy
yeah,
patch. They put that everywhere. Whatever award Omega gets, they make sure to slap it on the watch. They have every single award that they ever got.
I used to own a Super Ocean, and the thing that I don't like on the Omegas is the
Mhm.
wart. Is the wart on the top there near the 60? You know the
oh,
helium. I don't like the helium escape valve.
Yeah, they don't. I don't feel like the helium escape valve is well executed either.
I think Rolex do that the
Yeah.
best. I think the Rolex
Yeah,
do.
for sure. That's smooth.
Yeah, because you don't have to unscrew it. I mean, it's so stupid. Knowing me, I would forget to unscrew it 100%.
Yeah, it just creates another little area of irritation on the skin as well.
I honestly thought that this, because they already did it no date, right? They already took off the date. So I was thinking, oh, was a perfect opportunity for them to take off the helium escape and to see how people would react.
Get rid of the wart. Yeah, I'm sick of the
Yeah.
wart.
Probing Heart, it's not stolen valor for Omega putting it on. People think it's stolen valor for the wearer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you really
I could see
007?
that. I could see that, but that was the other
Double
thing too I
seven.
loved about this watch is the lack of the 007 stuff. I never would have thought I would buy a James Bond watch. I never wanted
Mm.
one that had that 007 second hand or the dial. It was just a little bit too corny for me personally. No offense for anybody who might have one, just not my style.
Yeah. Oh, see, what do you think? What do you think about the No Time to Die? Is it time they discontinued this watch? No sound. Nope, no sound. Amateur hour, everyone. Welcome to the after show, guys. JDG Hodinky website has
check.
sold the No Time to Die watch. Yes, welcome back.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You can.
What happened to your microphone, man?
Not sure. But the thing about the No Time to Die that's really fascinating is that it's so well received, and it's not that much different than the regular Seamaster diver, but it's just the faux patina, the earth tones to it, the mesh bracelet or the NATO. It's just such a huge hit. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd be curious to ask everybody else, what do you think it is about this particular one that makes it so overwhelmingly well received?
I do like the faux patina, and I do like the general look of the watch.
Mhm.
But for me, it's the wart. I can't get over the wart. That's ultimately why I got rid of my Super Ocean. I just got sick of seeing the wart.
Okay.
I know it sounds crazy. I just, yeah.
It is crazy.
KC,
But,
what do
yeah,
you think?
It's an amazing watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna switch
I'm
here.
with OC on the faux patina, right? It's a bit of an overkill, but overall the shape, the design is all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say overkill. I just mentioned that it was there.
Yeah.
I think people
were
really like
being-
it.
You were being okay, cool. But for me, it's a bit of an overkill here.
I like the
Jim,
faux patina.
you got a blank screen, right?
What?
You have a
Yeah,
blank
now we have-
screen. You can't see
I have a
anything.
blank screen now.
You guys can't see it on my screen?
Hope it's
Yeah.
going black.
Amateur hour.
No, for me, I can see it. I don't know why. That's
Hold on,
weird.
it's loading. There it
See it
is.
again.
Okay, we got it. We got
Now
it.
you
there
can
we go.
see it? What the hell? Okay, sorry. What the?
Oh, the shark mesh looks brilliant.
Right? Look at the shock
yeah,
mesh.
no, that looks
And
really good.
look at what it looks like
I
on
take it
Genie.
all back, Rob Hill. I like it, man.
Look at this.
With
I
the
mean,
shark mesh. looks
fantastic.
good.
This is just one in a long, long line of hits from Omega, going all the way back to 2018. They haven't missed a step. From the Seamaster, the Diver 300 to the White Dial, the No Time to Die, the new Seamaster, whatever, the one with the sandwich dial, the
Mhm.
new Speedmaster 3861, the Speedmaster 321. Almost every single thing they've done in the past 3 years has been a hit. There have been
You think
no.
the hands are a bit fat though?
No,
No, they're
I
fine.
think they just
They're the
stand
same.
out a little bit better
Okay.
without the glossy background.
Guess I'm just used to looking at Rolex.
Okay,
Price
so
tag looks
when
nice.
was this watch released?
Last year.
Last year. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is it the one JJ bought?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And he sold it, right? He flipped it?
I'm not sure. Not
Yeah, I don't
100%
know.
sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think it was ready to go in 2020 though, right? It was supposed to be timed with the release of the movie, and then the movie was pushed back like 18 months, and so they had to sit back patiently. These
Yeah.
guys, imagine the discipline that they had to have to not introduce the watch until the movie came out. That must have been
Yeah.
just painful,
Well,
unbelievable.
they wanted to cash in
Yeah,
as soon as
having-
possible.
Having said that, right, I prefer this over the previous blue dial version.
Oh
that they had.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
Hell.
yeah.
This is probably the best James Bond the best attempt at the
Correct.
James Bond watch.
Yeah.
All right. Very
People love it.
cool.
And by the way, that sells for what? $8,000?
Yeah, like
9,000?
8,
92
9.
on the bracelet, 92 on the bracelet, 81
92 and selling very well with very little discounts. You got to hand it to them.
So that's an over retail price, is it? 10,000.
Supposedly that's what they're worth on the gray market. I think Chrono's prices are a little high.
Well, you can't get them in boutiques. I tried to look at one in the boutique in Brisbane, and they didn't have it. So.
Chrono 24 minus 20%, and you'll get the actual market price.
Let's see what we got here next. The Patek Gondola. That's the modern gondola.
The Patek homage to the Reverso.
Oh shit.
Actually, this is the 4014. I screw up the numbers. I'm not as good as Arch on those. This there is a newer version that's bigger and that has a transparent case back. This one's got the solid case back. This is from 95, 98-ish. I love it, though. I think it's the most underrated Patek out there for the value. It's a movement that's still being produced in the Calatrava with the small seconds. And
I'd rather that than the
square
JLC Reverso, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it does rival the Reverso. I like the Art Deco look. I actually, that's kind of my next watch. Hopefully, is a Reverso. I've wanted one for a while, but this white gold, the Salmon Dial is what sold it for me on this particular one, though.
Yes.
They do this watch in a really ugly version, in my opinion, where they have script numerals that are just giant. I mean, for a woman, I think it would look great. It kind of, at first glance, it looks like a Cartier or something weird to me, but just big giant numbers. I think that's what's most people see that, and I think that's why it's kept the price down on this model. But
what's the case dimension on that, Rob Hill?
I'm sorry.
What's the case dimension?
I believe it's 38. 38 each way.
That's a fair size. So the
Or
size
not
would wear
30,
nicely, wouldn't
sorry,
it?
like 34 actually. 34. I'm sorry.
Well, I think whoa shit. Never mind. Sorry.
So you just bought this recently in October.
Trying to pull
for
it
like
up.
Yeah, this is
12,500.
Correct, right?
Yeah, I just got it here on Chrono. These are the pictures from when I bought it.
I'm
bought
just
this
showing
on-
it here on the big screen.
On
This is
Chrono,
not
did you?
yours, but a little bit bigger picture so we can see what we're working with here.
Yeah,
This is
5
correct, right?
4G.
Rob Hill, how was buying on Chrono? What was the experience like, mate?
You know, it was smooth with this one. It was with a dealer. I've only done 2 transactions on here, maybe 3. One was a private seller, but it was a very inexpensive watch. I'm a little hesitant to go very expensive unless it's a dealer that I can actually look up and see that they have a brick and mortar. That's just kind of me. It's a lot of money to put out there, especially for a watch, you know, that you're not actually handling.
Is it a full set?
It
Yeah,
says it's 38. It's 30 by 30.
Oh, 30.
That's too small
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, I couldn't wear it.
But I mean, in a square watch, I'm
It
not even
wears
sure.
bigger than that to me, but
What?
it wears bigger than that to me. And I wanted this strictly as a dress watch only.
Yeah.
You know, a black tie.
Yeah, JDG says 30 by 39. 39
30
length.
by 39. Man, this I guess it's
With the
possible.
legs, it is 39. You're
Oh,
correct.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just the square area here is the 32 by 32.
Gotcha.
Legs, yeah.
JDG to the rescue as always.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Very cool. So
This is cool. It's like it's a salmon colored dial.
Correct. Yeah.
Salmon dial, Art Deco look. You know, not my particular taste, but I can't fault it one bit. It looks what a nice dress watch.
And it's my first and only Patek, so I was glad to get into that club a little bit.
Yeah, you are in rarefied air, for sure. Timmy doesn't have one. Tim, you don't have one, right? Neither do I.
The Patek?
Yeah,
No, I don't have
Just
any
the
dress
relative.
watch.
yeah. So,
I mean,
None of us have one.
yeah.
there you go.
You know,
you are the baller.
Mm.
I think like reading that story about the guy who got himself a watch for his 50th birthday, the Grand Seiko, right? And then he's like, I made a mistake, and he he flipped it for a Vacheron, and this kind of looks a lot like that Vacheron that he got, right? Like it's about the same price, but this one has the applied numerals, which I think these will look fantastic under the loop. Both the watches don't have open case back, so but it's a very interesting little watch. I
I don't
wonder
know. I
if the
mean,
movement at the back is circular.
Yeah, yeah.
without
Yeah.
the open case back is okay. I like the 5196, the one Archie's got. That doesn't have an open case back.
Look at the angles. You can see it. It's so
The
cool.
curvature.
Yeah. Very
Yeah, that's
cool
the other thing
watch.
why I feel like this is so undervalued because that is
Yeah.
so difficult for a watchmaker to do that curved case and fit a movement in
Yeah.
there.
It's, you know,
What
and
gold? What's
it's
the,
white
what's the
gold.
material of this? This is white gold? Yeah.
White
Got
gold.
white gold.
So what other Pateks does it share the movement with?
It's still in use in a Calatrava right now.
Is it manual wine?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
So
no,
it'd be the
same
same as
movement,
the
it's still-
5196 then? It'd be the same as the movement in the
Yeah,
5196?
it's the same movement 5196 because you can
Okay.
see the small seconds at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a different dial and a different case.
Mm.
It's like it's amazing to see like how a watch manufacturer can take the same movement and then fit it into all these different cases.
And I like if you care about this stuff, it's got the Geneva seal too. It predates Patek breaking that relationship and putting their own seal on.
I never understood that, Rob. What's that all about? So what's the difference, mate, between the two seals?
Well, the difference is that Geneva seal, the Geneva will certify any watch manufacturer up to certain standard, but the Patek, you have to pay money to get your watch certified by Geneva, right? But the Patek, they decided to like, you know what, our standards are higher than what is required to get a Geneva certificate. That's what they claim.
That's
right?
what Rolex did with Kosk, is it? The same sort of thing.
Right,
They said,
right.
Our standards are better.
Something-
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And they're saying
These are all
they stopped
copycats,
doing
aren't
the
they?
Geneva. They save money, and they can
They say it's a better
claim that,
standard.
yeah. But I'm guessing that their movements would still have to be able to pass the Geneva. Otherwise, I think people will come back and complain, right?
Yeah, I don't think the standard is lowered at all. I just think it's a little corny that you're going to put your own seal on there with your own initial and say, yep, it's officially certified by us and made by us, but we don't really release what that standard is.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It sounds a bit fishy.
Yo, this guy says the Daytona OC, the Daytona is back on Moda. The guy who bought it for 189 is now asking 240.
That's really fascinating. I gotta check that out because he's a guy from New York / Miami, and he bought a bunch of, and he was bidding on a lot of hot pieces, all within the same like 2 or 3 day period.
Yeah.
He bought that piece. He bought a couple other very expensive pieces,
Mm.
and it'd be interesting to see that he was buying them just to turn around and offer them again at just a inflated price or what? That's just weird.
Hmm.
Cool spot, Corrado. Thank you.
Don't assume that. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. This is I'm not assuming anything. Exactly. It is
It's pump and dump.
yeah, it's a complicated situation. Yeah, that's the stiff price, but I guess he can ask for whatever he
I
wants.
mean,
There's only
risked,
one.
He risked his money. He risked his $190,000 to buy it,
Yes.
which you could argue is an extremely high price. So
Yes.
he was betting that, like, you know what, people will pay more.
It's a free market, hey.
But he's not even waiting like a month or 3 months. Like when the market's supposed to be hot, like right around Watches and Wonders or whatever the March or April event is going to be. He's turning it around now, 2 days after buying it, to see what the market is worth. That's interesting.
What's your next watch, Rob Hill?
Just Joseph,
What's your next watch?
that's not Ranger. I don't think he's that computer savvy. JDG 5167, he has lost money into, yeah.
He has a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
money.
he's,
So a
he's
whole bunch
put
of
a lot
pieces
of
that he
money into
bought.
that piece. He's locked a lot of money. Rob, let's go to the next one. I think we can kind of, in a way, skip the next two. I mean,
Yeah.
let's see this one. Omega Chronostat. Actually, you know what? Go to the Omega Chronostat.
Rob,
I
I've
think
seen
that's
this on
1 minute
Archie's channel,
chronograph,
man.
isn't that? That's a
You have
1 minute
this on
chronograph.
Archie's.
1 minute mono pusher with like this flyback design. This was just a fun little watch. I felt like it was a great buy. I got it from a gentleman in Switzerland here on Chrono 24. He had put it on a brand new from Omega Boutique NATO with the Omega buckle. I thought just getting the NATO with it alone was worth it. I feel like
Yeah.
these are undervalued, and to me, nothing really screams more 1960s space age Jetson
Yeah.
than this watch. It was just fun to me.
The question
like
is,
to wear it.
what in the fuck do you need a 1 minute chronograph? What are you timing for 1 minute?
So they made these for race car drivers for lap
what-
times, and they make a driver version of this. It's actually more desirable, where the 12 o'clock sits where the date window is. So the whole
Okay.
watch is turned, and you wear it on the inside of your wrist. And so it's supposed to be, so you can be driving and just activate it and kick that thing off. I don't know what you'd really use it for. I've never actually really used it as intended.
What is it that you do that's only 1 minute long? I mean, can someone explain to me? Casey, have you done anything that takes less than a minute to do? And you're gonna forget if you don't, or like, I mean, I don't get it.
Not that I know of, right? Not that I know of.
Sex with the wife, Tim.
That may
30
yeah
seconds.
for me, yeah, that's actually, you know what? You might be correct there, mate. A bunch of numbers. I like how everyone pretending to justify the complications. No one care. It's just a fun
Rob,
thing.
I've seen this collection before. You did this on Archie's channel. I'm sure
You
you did.
did. For $50,
Yeah, I remember.
we're doing it here for free.
Wow. I
So
thought
Rob,
I've seen
what's
these watches. I've seen these watches before. Yeah.
Yeah, he's free to super chat after this live stream. I mean, it's
So Rob, how long have you collected
Feeling
all
the
these?
lead.
How long did it take you to collect?
I started in 2013. I've been
Right.
collecting watches since I was a kid, but my first luxury buy was in 2013. And I'll be honest, I kind of paused for a little bit. It's only really, I've been lucky in the last few years to really start making some good money. But
Cool.
I come from very, very dirt poor. I mean, I am the definition of Texas white trailer trash. So it's only been lately. So most of my purchases have been in the last 3 years or so.
Rob, I'm with you, mate. We can't all be from extremely wealthy Eastern European, royalty like Tim Wright. So I understand exactly.
Fabergé egg. I came to the
olive
United
oil.
States with the Fabergé egg.
Talk me through the bubble back, man. Is that a bubble back?
By the way,
Yeah,
look at this.
3131. I actually, so you may have, Tim, you probably didn't even notice. I got rid of the DeVille I had in here. I had an old 60s DeVille. I gave it to my son. But I took that in to get it serviced, and I picked that up for like $300-400. It was super cheap.
Oh,
Took it in, got it serviced, and the watchmaker who was servicing it had this Rolex bubble back, and he wanted $3,500 for it. He'd been sitting on it for years because nobody wants that small of a watch anymore. And one of the things I really like, it doesn't have the original buckle, it's just the original head, but everything is all original, patina dial, and the dial will look white. What's really trippy to me, but you get it at an angle and it turns that classic Rolex champagne color.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. Small, very small watch. What are they, 32s, I think, 31, 32. But
You can always have your wife wear it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does wear it some. I've actually rocked. It's so thick and chunky that it actually doesn't even look bad on my small or my large wrist
Really?
watch. Not really.
The bubble back.
Yeah, it's so thick, and that crown sticks out so far too.
Is that manual wind?
And they're automatic, which is why
it's
they're
automatic.
So
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
the bubble back.
313. Rob, some of those bubble backs are absolutely disgusting condition. So yours actually looks all right.
Yeah,
Very
mine's
nice.
it's in really
The
good
barrel
shape.
looks really good. I've seen some shockers, man. I'll show you one. I'll put one link in. Hang on. There's one for sale in Brisbane. Yeah.
Now,
you called it, Tim, and Archie stream the date just 31. That's my wife's. We picked that up for her.
Yeah, 100%. Now you picked that up so that you can get the Pepsi for yourself. Is that correct?
Actually, I got the Pepsi and my Hulk both pre-pandemic, and I got those. Well, there's a local jeweler chain here that's, and I happened to go in one time, and I met the niece of the guy whose name is on the outside of the building, and she's an older woman now. She's like 70, but she just saw my passion for watches, and I bought that a gold Daytona from her, and I bought the Tag Heuer there, and then she just started hooking me up whenever she could. So I got a Pepsi and a Hulk in the same year.
Wow.
So yeah, I couldn't turn that down. But sweetest lady ever. Unfortunately, she retired this year, or retired with COVID, so no more hookup. But but it was nice.
I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. That is very sad. It was very sad. My ID also closed down, and they moved across the street. So the future is uncertain.
Just don't pick up the garbage for a couple of weeks, mate. Then they'll sell you whatever you want.
Now next is the blue Vacheron. Now that is something that is a very, very interesting piece.
I love this watch. It's so thin. The case sides actually kind of camber inward, so it even looks even flatter on the wrist. I bought this in Vegas at the dealer there. They gave me a screaming deal, I felt like, considering what retail was on it. And I know Vacheron loses money. Personally, actually, I went down to Vegas to buy a
$30,000 watch.
Yeah, I went to buy 16.4 is what I got it for. Yeah, there, and I went to buy a Calatrava, and I loved this Vacheron, and the price was even better. I just couldn't do it.
I bet it wears quite big, right?
Yeah, it's a 40 mil, but again, 7.25-inch wrist. It fits me well. That's the other thing too. It's kind of funny because I had all sports models until I got this, and I wanted that dress watch that really ticked the rules. You know what I mean? No complications, not even a second hand. I broke it though by not staying under 38 mil. But
well, that'd be your rival to the 5196, wouldn't
it? How much did you pay for it?
16.4.
16.4. Okay.
Yeah.
Calatrava would have cost you 20 something.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, that's good buying, man.
No.
Yeah, this was 6 months into the pandemic. I think everybody was scared, including the watch dealers. So they were. I literally pulled up Chrono 24 in the dealer and said, "I love this watch, but I'm a collector and I just can't spend. I can't afford to eat a bunch of money. I'm just into my watches too much. This is what I can get this for." And she's like, "Let me make a call," and they did it.
Yeah.
And well, you know what you have to do now.
What's that? Yeah, it was at the AD.
A multi-brand AD?
And there's only like one or two in Vegas, and they are a multi-brand. I think it's everybody that's under.
At the Wynn?
Whoever Vacheron's under. What is that? Is that Richemont?
I know what you're wondering. I see. Do they sell Rolex as well?
Was that at the Wynn?
Oh, no.
At the Wynn?
Yeah, the one at the Wynn. Yeah, that little boutique there. Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, I'm not curious.
You got AT across the hall.
Yeah, Watches of Switzerland is like across the way, I think there, aren't they? And they carry Rolex and Patek.
Yeah. Wow. It's 20 grand. You got it for 16.
Yeah,
so basically, I mean, yeah. That's 10,000 cheaper than the Patek. The basically equivalent Patek. With, I would say this is a better now. What's the clasp? What kind of clasp is this got? Just the regular
Tang buckle, but it's got it's half of a Maltese cross, which I think is kind of cool.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
whoa, one second. Let me try to center it. And the thing
how thin is this?
Very thin.
It's like 6
millimeters
or 6 mil. Yeah, it's super thin.
Have you got any photos in the sunlight?
In the other photos,
it's gorgeous.
I'd love to see a photo with that dial in the sunlight.
I cannot get a decent picture of this watch, to be honest. I don't know what it is. It does not photograph well for me.
Probably the curve of the crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hand slightly. Well, the minute hand even has a little bit of a curve at the tip to fit under that crystal.
You can tell the dial seems a little bit curved, and the crystal seems a little curved.
Yeah. I guess this is actually like Vacheron has to work harder for their money than Patek, because the Calatrava equivalent, right? It's much simpler because the dial is flat and the hour indices a little bit. Actually, well, the hour indices is a little bit different. They got different take on them,
And when did you buy
but
this?
Uh,
Beginning of the
2020.
pandemic, you said?
Yeah, right. 2020, September of
Interesting.
2020, I believe.
Yeah, no, that was before the overseas hype.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah. Just
now
before that
Now,
following 6 months later, all the
see,
overseas came out.
now what you would do is you would definitely buy this at the boutique for full price, and
Yeah.
then you would be a preferred
Leverage.
customer to get an
Yeah.
overseas.
well,
They
no,
offered me a
wait,
blue one.
he still is the preferred customer. You have to go back and get on the wait list for the overseas.
There was no wait list, and they offered me one, and I just couldn't even pull the trigger on that much money at the time, and didn't think that there would ever be a wait list because there never is on
Yeah.
Vacheron. So I thought it was really cool, but yeah, blue dial, all gold, rose gold. They were like, hey, we got one. So I think they were even going to give me a discount. I hate to even say that, but I think they were going to give me a little bit of a discount
No,
on
the
it.
funny, we were talking about this just the other day, and Tim and I were thinking, if you could go back in time, even knowing what you know now, would you buy an overseas at 18K? And the answer is still no, right?
I wouldn't personally because it's just I love the watch. I think it's beautiful, but I just don't have that emotional punch. That I don't. There's no punch.
They wear
I
small,
need the
Tim.
punch.
I've tried one on, mate. They don't wear that big, the overseas.
This one?
No, overseas.
Oh, the overseas? No.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not big. It just doesn't
No.
have
For
the
me, it's too small.
punch.
I've tried them on.
Yeah.
This is totally sacrilegious to a lot of people, but I actually prefer Vacheron over Patek. I just think their watches are interesting, and not.
Is Vacheron the oldest watch brand right now?
They are,
Oh,
yeah, the oldest continuous watchmaker, and their production numbers are low, between 20 and 30,000 a year, like half of what Patek cranks out.
But who owns them? It's not Vacheron. They're owned by
Richmond. It's
Richmond.
Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that even work? Like, do they own them lock, stock, or do they just handle distribution, or do they just?
No, they own them. They own everything.
Own them outright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great that you have an emotional connection to Vacheron and you champion them, and you know in your heart that they're better than Patek, and that's your reality, and you enjoy the watches, and that's what it's all about. It's all about finding a brand that speaks to you and screw what everybody else thinks.
Exactly. Yeah.
But next time you have to come out and hang out with me and Cars and Chrono in LA. Fly down.
Yeah, man, for sure. That would be a good time.
Yeah, last time I would
be down for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude. Oh, so they have a version with small seconds, and then this shows you how small the movement is inside. Probably it's kind of this watch probably got the same issue that the Calatrava is suffering from, having
it's
a smaller
lot more money
movement.
than the 5196.
Yeah.
And I think if you jump up to you get a clear case back. I think mine's the only one without the clear case back.
Oh, you think this one got the clear case back?
I think I think so.
Let's see.
Well, that's mine, so that one doesn't. That's the.
You're talking about the one with the date probably has.
Yeah,
right?
the date, and I think the small seconds.
Small seconds handy means, Tim.
Small seconds, yeah. Okay, this one. Small seconds. You think has this has a
That's what he's saying. Maybe.
If not, the date does. I think.
The date's gotta have. Yeah. I think the dates. Oh, actually, this is 31. This is platinum. Okay. How do I? Where're the pictures? Here we go. Platinum. No, they don't have.
Oh, it must be the date one then. Sorry.
They don't have pictures, man. So disappointing. Let's see. Let's see the rose gold. Maybe the rose gold has more pictures. Or the white. Yeah. Let's see.
They do a cool retrograde date one too that I like, but.
Very
is
sad.
I think the one that wristwatch Jesus bought?
No.
Did he buy Patrimony?
Oh.
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
It's the same movement that's in Historiques 1921.
Is that the one your old friend wristwatch Jesus got, Tim?
No, no, I think so. Is it? No, I think he's got the traditional. He's got the traditional.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Historiques 1921 is the driver's one, at an angle. They all have the same movement. It's all the same movement. It's just, yeah. They got one.
Tim, I'm impressed
Yeah.
with your watch knowledge.
Yeah, Tim's really good. Tim, you've amazed me the last few things I've watched. You're just going, almost logarithmic scale, parabolic.
Ooh.
It's almost like you know watches.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
amazing.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Well, it's because I was at the boutique, so I was talking to people.
But I'm not
and I
hard to
was-
fool, Tim, because I'm only a Rolex man, so it's easy to
Trust
fool
me, it's all trial and error. And I did not sit down with the book because I don't have the time to sit down with the
And
book.
I don't
This is
see you
one-
doing a lot of Googling either. You seem to have a fair bit
No,
of
no Googling. Well,
No.
right now we're Googling. Well, this
See-
is what the Jesus got. This one right here.
This is what Jesus got.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a budget shopper, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually really steal of a deal. He's got a steal of a deal on this one. That's I think he's got it for like 11,
Wow.
which is like this is. I mean, you can't pass that kind of deal. And David D, he's got the same one with a date. Incredible. I've seen it in person. When he came to New York. Unbelievable. Let me show you. Whoa, there's a lot of variants here. Oh,
Rob Hill, I'm going to find that one you've got. What is it again? What's the brand? I mean, the model of yours. Rob,
Sorry?
what's your model? Rob's model. What's the one Rob's
Oh.
got?
Oh, the Patrimony 8.
Yeah, I'm going to find that in the local ADs and try it on. Because at 40 mil, it'll probably look all right.
yeah, this is what David D's got. I think he got his for like 18, but he's got it in white. So
That's a nice looking watch.
beautiful.
Yeah, Archie thought it was called the polygamy, and he was very, very interested in it. He almost sold his entire Patek collection to buy
Polygamy.
some polygamy.
Oh, there it
but
is. This one right here. Beautiful.
I see, do you get a sore wrist when you wear that platinum day-date?
what was that?
Do you get a sore wrist when you wear that platinum day-date?
No. I'm actually going to get it sized
Yeah.
this Wednesday.
Oh, you're gonna wear it.
I think I am. Because of the event that's coming up. So I think I might send a note and see if I can stop in and get it sized.
Okay.
Like, no promise.
I see for all the muggers
believe
out
it.
there. Okay, guys, for all the muggers out there, where are you going to be exactly when you get it resized?
I'm going to be at what's the name of the place? Valerie.
The
Or Valerie.
Valerie. Oh, guys, at the Valerie. If you are a local New Yorker,
Mugger,
you want to
a
meet
local mugger.
OC, if you want to meet Paul Thorpe, Tim Wright, Kevin, and a whole bunch of other legends in the wristwatch community, come to Valerie at New York.
Yes.
It's like
Anybody
48
in the audience? Anybody in the audience in New York City who are willing to come to that?
My roommate is watching, guys. Just everybody behave.
Okay.
This would be a good idea. Listen, Tim, throw
Yeah.
the peace pipe out, smoke a peace pipe with JJ, get him to come along, and you guys can all bury the hatchet and, start afresh.
I mean, he started it. I'm not. There's no.
Because from your angle, I can see you wouldn't give a shit. You'd love to catch up, talk watches, get a bit of YouTube footage. So JJ, if you're watching, get in there and catch up with
Make
Tim.
sure- I'm gonna post my exact
Oh.
whereabouts on it, and so I'll keep you posted in real time exactly where I am.
Yeah.
Let's just put a tracker on you and do like a Google Earth live tracker.
You know what
and
I
we'll
was
track
Yeah.
your
thinking?
platinum
I
data.
was thinking the other day how everybody is claiming to have like their watches get stolen or they get held up or whatever, or like for example, like Marco, someone took his bag. Why don't people buy these air tags? Like a set of 4 or 5 air tags and
By
hide
the
one
way-
inside your watch box.
Yeah, you
hide
can
one
buy the
inside your
ones that
bag.
they use on pets. You can buy the little pet ones.
Yeah, we put it on
Yeah.
our docs for those.
Yeah, and just hide it somewhere. That's
By
right.
the way, speaking of the air tags, I've got one of them. I still haven't unboxed it.
Why
And
do you
now
had
need
it
I-
for
those,
a
Tim?
year. The battery's probably dead.
No, they last years, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I
think
think the
so.
issue is like after 24 hours or something, they notify the nearest iPhone that someone is tracking
Yeah.
them. But I think within that time, at least you knew where your watches were, and you could have the police come and say, "Listen, I have my stolen property is right here."
Hey, well, you know what? I'll tell you a quick story from Vegas. When Chris's watch got lost, it was stolen, right? We
By
were
someone who was in his room,
huh?
by someone who had been let into his room.
Right. And so when it was stolen, right? Lost, sorry, when it was lost in someone else's
Right.
pocket. So what happens? Next day we replaced it, right? And we could see on the GPS where the old watch, where the old phone is. But he's like, "Fuck that! I'm not going to pick it up. They'll murder me or something, you know." It's like I don't want to get involved because also I think we owed money. To be honest, when the whoa,
They took the phone and they in lieu of payment.
just careful there. Don't dox yourself, Rob. God damn it.
Oh, I've got a Datejust too, Rob. I've got the two-tone champagne dial. What have you got? It's
That looks like a chocolate dial.
they were
That's thick.
big. Datejust is.
Yeah. Are they really 42 mil or they're 41 mil?
They're 41 mil, but they were big.
Yeah.
They're big chunky
They're
monkeys.
thicker, right? They're thick.
Mm.
Isn't that the same case that stop switching
Sorry, I
panels,
was
man?
muted. I had to unmute. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
This
Okay,
is
just
actually
be
not the
cool.
watch I own. Chrono
Oh.
24. Well, Rolex does not distinguish diamond markers in their numbers. So
They
I
don't
actually
exactly.
with
Yeah,
the
because in
diamond.
Chrono, I've got the 116333 champagne diamond dial, and we
Oh,
can't
shoot.
we can't find it with the diamonds. That's right.
Dude, did you go full on you went full on Mr. GMT on us? Because Mr. GMT he's got I think the same configuration, but in yellow gold and champagne dial.
Yeah, that's my well. My wife wears it, champagne diamond dial with an oyster.
Yeah, I got.
This is on mine's on Oyster too, actually.
And now my wife wears my Submariner.
Oh, yeah, Submariners. That's the proper watch. See, this is the one, my friend. I have to
That's
return to him tomorrow.
beautiful.
Shit,
That's
I need to
lovely.
make a video about this.
What's that? 28 mil?
No, that's the 41.
It looks smaller. Hold it up again.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
that's on your phone. That's a photo on your phone, is it?
No, this one right here.
It's the actual thing. Yep.
Oh, it looks
What,
small.
just in case?
You must be bigger than I thought, Tim. You've got huge
I'm a
hands, man.
big fuck. I'm a big fat fucker.
You're a big chunky monkey.
Yeah,
I thought I had big hands. Fuck me, dead.
yeah, man. Look,
Yep.
Yes.
You make that watch look like a 36.
yeah. It looks like lady boy size. Beautiful watch though.
I love it with the Jubilee. Yeah, Jubilee's a guy. I mean, I like my Pepsi on the Jubilee. I really do.
Rob,
like the
go back to the other one. So you got this one in why did you get this? How that wasn't cheap, but I guess bang for buck wise,
The bargain shopper.
yeah.
I bought it at retail at the AD in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Was there for my birthday. This was a birthday gift from my
The
wife.
steel. Yeah, steel.
Yeah.
White gold steel.
Steel dual tone.
Yeah.
It's the dual tone. Oyster bracelet, chocolate dial, diamond markers. At 14.3, that was a retail on it at the time. That's what I paid.
Wow, you got this January 2017. Wow.
Yeah.
Was this like
hang
one
on.
of your
If it is diamond markers, then it wouldn't be that piece, right? It'll be
Right.
a square diamonds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the dial. Yeah.
Yeah, just the markers only going around.
Yep.
pretty cool. Which one was your first watch? Was this your first watch?
No, my very first from 2013 was this Omega that everybody beat up
right.
bad.
Oh, the chrono
yeah,
diver.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get a chrono diver.
Fuck
You know,
me dead.
if you'll indulge me, there's a funny kind of interesting. I think it's an interesting story. Like I said, I
Tell
was
us.
into watches as a kid early on, but as a kid, it was all Casio and Seiko and Citizen. And then when the James Bond Omega came out in 95, I think I was like 19, 20, fell in love with that. Had to have that James Bond Omega. You know, I mean, of course, it wasn't a James Bond branded, just that blue dial Omega 300M, and couldn't afford it. You know, just completely unobtainable. And then fast forward to 2006, and I'm with my ex-wife, and we were both really into scuba diving at the time, and we were down in the Caribbean, and we went into this shop where all the cruise ships will dock to look around. And that same year, they just came out with the Planet Ocean line, and already just Omega being like, to me at the time, the pinnacle of a watch. And then I see this Planet Ocean, and I'm just in love with it, just thinking, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. I'm a diver, you know, and then my ex-wife is like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, I cannot believe somebody I mean, she just went off about the price of the watch. So of course I got rid of her, but I didn't get the watch. You know, it was still at a time in my life where no way I could ever afford that. And the Planet Oceans, you know, were, you know, $5,000 and such. So fast forward.
2005?
What's that?
Was that about 2005?
Yeah, 2005. This is when I first saw one. This isn't.
Yeah, because I bought one that year. I bought the Planet Ocean that year, the Jumbo, the one with the 44 mil.
Yeah,
and,
I loved
it. It wasn't the Chrono. Yeah, it was a great watch. Yeah,
yeah,
they were beautiful.
So, fast forward to 2013. I'm now with my new wife, and we're on our honeymoon, and we took a cruise, and we're like in St. Thomas or something, and we go walking by, and I see an Omega boutique, and I hadn't been in one since I had that issue with my first wife. I hadn't looked at them, and I was like. And it just all came rushing back, and how much I loved that watch. And, you know, I just hadn't thought about watches. I'd just gone through a divorce and a house and had to make a career change, lost all that. And so I just said to my wife, like, oh, do you mind if we go in here and look at watches? I love Omega watches. And so we go in there, and I'm actually foolishly looking for that same model, not even knowing that they're going to, of course, change it every year. But I find this one, and not knowing anything about why, I just thought it was great again. I loved the watch. And my current wife is just like, I'm buying it for you. And I didn't even tell her the story about what had happened with my ex-wife, you know, but for me, it's just a great memory that, you know, I was with my ex-wife who just hated watches, hated that I collected them, and just shit all over this watch. And I walk in the first time with my new wife, never even discussing watches with her. And she's like, you got to have that watch. I want you to have it. And so that's how I got this watch. And, you know, knowing what I know now, would I buy it? No, the truth is I probably wouldn't.
Hell no.
I don't think I could get rid of it. You heard me mention before, Tim, my wife is Chinese too, and they're all into numerals if you're not familiar with that. And so we got married on 3/13/13. And the movement in this watch is a 3113. So that's why she was like, you have to buy it. It's the sign.
Cool story, man. Cool story.
That's what launched my luxury watch collection, was this watch.
Yeah. Wow. I remember being a little bit intrigued by. So basically, when my Tag Heuer broke, I went to, like, I think it was Macy's to get it sent back for servicing, and they had other Tag Heuers, and they had on sale. They had Aqua Racer with the chronograph module, and it was freaking thick, chunky watch, just a brick, right? And I was thinking, wow. My watch is a piece of shit. This one has everything, and I think it was also a GMT too. It was like a GMT chronograph date with the diving bezels. Like, fuck, that is just. It blew my mind. I thought it's so cool. Good thing I didn't buy it. I didn't have the money, but.
You know, what's funny is they had they just come out with the newer version of this at the same time I bought this. This was like old stock, still in the case, but they had the 2-dial chrono with the better movement. Yeah. But not me, you know, like a dumbass, all honesty. I went, oh, this one's got 3 dials. It's cooler. I got to have it.
Doesn't Tag Heuer just own that sub sort of luxury space, you know, where everybody's heard of them, people want to get a luxury watch, and they go and buy a fucking Tag Heuer. I bought one once, worst fucking watch ever owned. It fogged up. Took it for a swim, supposed to be waterproof, and the whole thing just fogged up.
Damn.
But,
I think the moral of this story, Rob, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that the first wife wasn't very supportive and she didn't understand your hobby, but then you made a switch to a second wife. Listen carefully, everybody. And that person was extremely supportive of you and your hobby.
Right. Very
So
true.
my roommate better listen to what OC is
No.
talking.
I'm not
You
trying to
hear
say that
that?
at all,
It's a
Tim. I'm not.
threat. It's
I'm
a
just.
threat. Because
No, I'm
look at
just
this. She's
recapping
saying,
Rob's
panel,
story.
my
Okay,
duty
I
will
have
be
nothing
done
to do with
tomorrow.
you.
Make sure Tim recycle, clean trash, and like that's a lot of work, man.
A lot of work, but your second
No.
wife, she doesn't ask you to do anything, does she?
I want the room. Yeah, exactly. I want the roommate that cleans because I don't. What was it called? I don't clean. What was that? What's the song? There's a line. I don't cook. I don't clean. There you go. So it's hard, guys. It's hard. YouTube is
Excellent
not
collection.
easy.
Excellent collection.
Let's keep going. Mil Gauss. Tell us about how did you end up with the Millie
So
Migler?
let me guess. I was in Las Vegas, and I picked it up from an 80 there.
Ooh.
This one actually I bought in the Bahamas, and it almost after that buying that watch,
Bahamas.
the
Shout
Omega,
out
it
to
almost became
Cameron.
this tradition with my wife that we'd travel and I would get a new Rolex when we would travel or something.
Holy shit. It's quite a
so-
tradition. I like it. Okay.
Now, I will tell you one of the cool surprises on getting this one in the Bahamas is they were $500 under the U.S. market.
Holy shit.
So that was a big win. And this was before it was so crazy. You couldn't get steel models. This is when you'd walk in and all you would see is Milgaus and Air Kings. And so that was my choice, a Milgau or an Air King.
Guys, here's
Yeah.
a fun fact. I've been out to lunch with Archie a few times, and he's wearing a Patek. He's wearing he's wearing his subby, or he's wearing his Explorer. But the happiest I ever see Archie is when he's wearing his Millie Blue. I'm telling you now, the big man, that is his favorite Rolex in his collection.
That's funny you say
Millie.
that. This one has gotten more wrist time than any other Rolex I have too.
I've tried it on, man. It's a fucking beautiful watch. I think they're great. Great bang for
It's
buck.
chunky.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's getting serviced right now because I've just beat the bracelet up, and I actually put a couple nicks in the crystal, unfortunately. And that I don't mind the scratches, but the nicks in the crystal and it being that green, I
will come back like brand new, man. I've had a watch service from Rolex. They come back looking absolutely beautiful.
Has anybody had any problem? Out of all my Rolex, so that Datejust 2, it stopped working. Went in for service, they fixed it. My Hulk just stopped working too.
How old's your Hulk? How old is it?
The Submariner, the green Submariner.
Yeah, but how old is it? How many years old? How many years
Oh, how old is it? Oh, it's not
Yeah.
that. It's still under warranty. So what is that? It's 2 years, maybe.
Do you play golf with it? Do you do anything that could?
No, that's the thing. I wouldn't. My watches are not Safe Queens, but I wear them all on a regular rotation though, so it doesn't get a lot of wrist time though, just because of all the other watches in the collection. But I can't think of anything I did to it.
Just see what they say when you send it back. If it's a warranty thing, if it's a manufacturing fault, they'll fix it for free.
Now, what's interesting is that they fixed my Datejust, and that was a warranty as well. Yeah. But they refused to say what was wrong with it. Like my AD actually called back in, and they said, "We don't disclose what we fixed. It's covered by warranty. You just be happy, basically."
Yeah, I'd just accept that.
Did you put your watches on watch winders or no?
I keep them on winders, most of them. Yeah, I've got a 8-watch winder and not anything fancy. I picked it up.
Maybe that's your problem. I've never used a watch winder, and all my watches have been fine.
It's only with Rolex. It's only with Rolex where if the watch breaks.
We skipped the Pepsi. We skipped the Pepsi.
Hold on a second. It's only with Rolex that when the watch breaks, that people look for reasons to blame the wearer. Like, oh well, what do you mean? You put it on a nightstand at night?
Thing is, though,
what did you
user problem?
User error.
Did you go on a boat with it?
Talking about when Bear was saying on the previous stream, I never take him in the shower as far. I wear my Rolexes. The only one I don't take in the water is the Daytona because it's got those extra areas of it's got 3 pushes, right?
But the bottom line, his watch stopped working. He should send it to Rolex. Rolex should take care of it. So
yeah, that's right.
It's not his fault. Nothing he did
Flipsy,
should result in a watch stopping.
Flipsy.
Rolex. Rolex, please.
What can you say about that watch? That hasn't been said. I mean, the Pepsi.
Yeah, but tell us when you bought it and how much you paid and where.
I bought it at retail here in Seattle for my AD. This was one of the ones, like I was saying, where I met the niece of the jewelry store chain owner, and she, just retail purchase July of 2019. I'll tell you something. This is probably. I don't want to sound like a snob, guys, because like I said, I work all the time. My wife works a lot. But I had gotten in a wreck, and at the time I was driving a 2013 Ram truck, nothing fancy, right? It was a base model, got rear-ended at a red light. They totaled out my truck, and I just started a new job, needed a vehicle, and went down and bought what was a bucket list vehicle for me. I bought a brand new Land Rover, the top of the line, loaded out. And then while I'm buying that, I get the call that this watch is ready. So I got a Range Rover and a Pepsi in the same day. It was almost unbelievable to me. I mean, I was shaking a little bit, my hands shaking and nerves just crazy. Like I just never in a million years would I ever think I'd be in a point in my life where I'm picking up a Range Rover and a Rolex on the same goddamn day.
Every time we add somebody to this show, I look less and less like an elitist by the day. It's awesome. Anytime we add somebody new.
184% increase. Wow.
And I gotta say, as a collector, that makes me mad. I mean, it really does. I mean, I love it owning the watch, but I'm never going to get rid of it. I joke with my kid every time I get a new one. He loves watches too. I pass the hobby on to him. So every time I get a new one, I call him. I'm like, hey, I just added to your inheritance again. This is what I got. and so for me as a collector, I just think it sucks. It just fucks over so many people. And, and when you see the flippers just abusing it, it's not cool to me. That's how I feel.
Okay, here's a question that I ask everybody. So seeing the new price increase, right? Do you feel that you're more scared to wear your watches now?
No, I'm only worried about that. I'm not going to be able to buy them soon, even at retail. Fuck me dead.
Yeah.
Which one? What are you talking? Casey, I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
No, I was saying, right, looking at the price increase from the prices that you paid for them, are you afraid to wear them nowadays?
No, not
me,
afraid.
not at all. No.
Cool.
No, I wear mine everywhere, Casey.
I just don't think it's worth having something if you don't use it or wear it. I don't know.
Hear that, Tim? Break out your Pepsi, Tim.
Break out the. It's not that I'm scared of wearing it. It's just that I'm lazy. It's just there's just something about like I'm not in the mood. Wearing a watch. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Your crypto just went up. Crypto just went. We saw the notification. Your crypto's up 5%.
Ooh, congratulations!
Buy a watch.
It better go up more than that for me to get back whole.
All right.
So
what
Rob,
is this Daytona?
you were gonna sell the Omega and the Zenith both for 4,000 together?
Yeah, I was trying to get 4,000 to 5,000. I figured I could get. I mean, these are the prices supposedly these are selling for on Chrono 24. So I was hoping I could get like 1,500 out of the Omega and like 3,500 out of the Zenith. I'd be happy with that.
Better than that.
I know. You could do better selling it privately, but I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I probably could.
Anyone who's watching interested in these watches, email. What's your email, Rob?
The easiest one is my work, I guess, because it's the shortest.
No, just email Tim at hello@timwrite.com.
Email in the private chat, and I'll put it in the, or maybe you can put it in the chat. I don't know.
But if you want either of these watches at an extremely fair price,
careful, don't dox yourself, man. Private chat.
Yeah, man.
Is that Zenith on a bracelet or is it on a leather?
The which one?
The Zenith.
The Zenith.
The Zenith is on crocodile brown leather.
Full set?
Full set, yeah. It's a 42, I believe. I bought this watch. I love the watch, actually. I mean, I actually really like it. I get more compliments on this watch than any other watch I wear, too, which is crazy.
But you bought it, hold on, you bought it for 5,800?
Yeah.
Okay, and you'd let it go for 2,500?
Yeah.
Guys.
Wow.
If you want this watch, 2,500 for a watch you paid 5,800 for.
Grab it,
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry. Wait, I was wanting. No, I feel bad. Correction. I wanted 35 and 15 is what it was to equal
Oh,
5.
okay, sorry about that.
Great
Okay.
combo meal deal. That's got to be the bargain. If you get those two, I mean,
You
that's
have it.
almost-
You have it over there by any chance behind you somewhere, so you can show it to us on the screen.
Yeah, actually, I do. It's sitting over
It's
there
for
because I got
free.
it out to take pictures for David.
Yeah, while we're
Hey,
looking
Tim,
at this,
is there a photo of the case back for that one?
look at this. He's got an aquarium.
it's got-
Shout out
he's
to
got it.
Chris.
Okay,
He bought
he's got it. Oh, cool.
So,
what a
It's-
great
now
combo.
we've turned into Home Shopping Network.
Oh
I'm gonna be
man,
selling a watch here. Here we go.
oh that's beautiful.
and
Yes,
then
it
it's
is.
deployment clasp, which I like, not just a buckle.
There's
And
your
then
yeah.
chrono dress right
I
there.
can't open it up.
There
It's
we
got the
go.
full
Beautiful
clear.
open case back.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's a beautiful watch. I just get a ton of compliments.
Why have you fallen out of love with it? What's happening?
I have too many chronos. I feel like I really want a
Chroned out.
reversal or a man on the moon. I'm kind of looking at both those to kind of round out the
Yeah.
collection a little bit.
There's a
And
question in the chat. Do you have sharks swimming in your fish tank? Are those
no,
sharks?
those are just, I've got
No, those are kois.
yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
koi.
The fat ones.
Yeah, they're big guys.
Kois.
Yeah, Casey
Um,
used to hold koi. Casey used to
Yeah, I
before
have tons
collecting
of them.
watches. He was collecting kois.
Yeah, I still have them.
Oh yeah, here you go. Still got the kois. Here you go. That's a
3,500 folks.
That's
Hello,
unbelievable.
timwrite.com.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only on timwrite.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
email
And then-
me and I'll forward the details.
And after you take out Tim's 30%, what does that look?
Oh yeah,
He's doing
we
this
gotta
for the
have a
community.
$500
Tim
fine.
doesn't do shit for free, do you, Tim?
I don't do shit for free, guys. Except this live stream.
But the other thing too, like if you have kind of a bad memory with a watch, you don't always
Hmm.
get as much wrist time. And I got super ripped off by the 80 on this. Just totally unscrupulous. Again, another watch I bought on vacation. I bought this one in Mexico, and again, this was my second buy, so still not real
Yeah.
knowledgeable on watches. I went in, saw it, never heard of Zenith at all, and then so I
Shit.
did some research and found out about the El Primero, and that's where I learned about the whole chronograph race, and I was super
Yeah.
hooked then. I was like, oh, this watch is cool. I got to have it. So I go back and I'm looking at it, and this guy, man, he says to me, have you heard of the Holy Trinity of watches? And I was honest. I said, I've heard it, but I don't remember the brands. And he's like, oh, it's Patek, AP. He names AP. And then he says, and Zenith. And he's like,
Shit!
yeah, he
Oh.
fucking told me that bullshit.
Wow.
Then on top of that, so my wife is buying some jewelry there because they sell jewelry. And so she's off with her guy negotiating prices on like 2 or 3 jewelry pieces. And then it's like, and then we end up talking. She's like, I want to buy this stuff. And I'm like, oh, I want to buy this watch. And so we start talking to them and see if they'll work a deal. And I wanted the watch for $5,400, and they didn't want to come off of $5,800. And then the guy agrees. And then they said, we know you guys are here on vacation. Just let's run your card really quick. We'll get everything boxed up and
Yeah.
can't remember all they had to do, but they're like, it's going to take us like an hour to get this all together for you. So just go hang out in the
Wow.
town, get ready. So I give them my card. We go off, come back. I just sign the receipt. I don't know what my wife is buying, really, to be honest, because she's picked some stuff. And they added the $500 back to the price. So not only he lied to me about this whole thing, then he actually
Name and shame, Rob. Name and shame. Who are these
Wow.
scoundrels? Come on.
Oh,
Name and
God,
shame, man.
I'll
The
have
Bahamas.
to.
Who cares?
It was in Mexico. It's whatever. I mean, I was on a Carnival cruise, and it's whatever watch store
Yeah.
they promote.
Sirocco, if you're listening,
Fuck.
Sirocco,
Yeah.
don't go to this store if you're
That's
listening.
the boats. The boats. You always get ripped off on those concrete
because
boats.
they know you're not going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
impossible
he knows
to
he'll
fight
never
it.
be back, so he can say all the lies he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that
Well-
Zenith, and it's the ugly dial one too.
That was the other thing too. It's a silver dial. I like the
Dude.
dial, but it's also a 42. And
Yeah.
then same deal. I was like a year
Classic,
late,
classic.
and then the tricolor dials come out in a 40, 38 or 40, like the next
Yeah.
year. And I'm like, God damn it, I would have rather have had that one.
Yeah,
But-
man. I mean, that's the problem with. I was telling people like that's the problem with Zenith. Okay, they got way too many. Like they have some fucking real idiots of working there.
Yeah, but this is an old
making-
model. This was a while ago, right? How long ago was
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah. This is old model. They don't do this shit anymore.
2016.
16, right? Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
5 years ago. Yeah,
2016.
they were pumping. Actually, like, I mean, this is not the worst case scenario. They have way worse styles. I mean, this is like silver. It's okay. It kind of looks.
Pretty bad.
Their skeleton watches look disgusting. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
No, there's
The
worse.
photographs
Look at
look
this.
differently,
this-
too.
Look at all the junk that's there. Fuck.
Well, this is all the same model,
toxic sludge.
but yeah.
Fuck me, there.
Have you got the Daytona there within arm's reach, Rob?
I'll give you $1,000 for it. What do you think?
Yeah, I can go grab it if you want me to grab it. I'll give you
Yeah,
one
let's
second.
get that Daytona. Have you got your Daytona handy, Tim?
The Daytona?
Yeah,
What?
have you got it handy?
Yeah, it's on the floor over here.
Because he's going to bring up his black dial. You could bring up your white dial.
Like
Do
we've
a
never seen a
face-off.
white dial Daytona before.
Do a
Okay,
face off.
what do you think? Is it rude to offer $1,000 for that Zenith?
No.
That way people will not complain that I didn't buy a watch.
No, he wants 3,500. So
You want 35? Yeah, I'll give you $1,000 for it. Oh shit!
Let's have a look at this beauty.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see it.
Oyster Flex. They offered me this.
Bring
They
it
had
closer.
this-
Bring it closer so we can see it. We compare it.
Can you just make Rob full
You see,
screen?
his is. Ooh.
Oh, that's a racing. Is that a racing doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, make Rob full
Okay.
screen. We don't care about yours, Tim.
This is garbage compared. I'm telling you. I mean, this is just pure fucking nonsense, hype, Instagram bullshit.
That's nice, Rob.
Thank you.
Mm.
You know,
Good for
it's
you.
funny. They had a gold on leather Sky Dweller, and I would have thought I really wanted a Sky Dweller until I put it on, but it just wasn't for me for some reason. I
Nah,
just
it's
didn't
just a
like
big
the
date,
look.
just isn't it?
And the price.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, that
Christ.
big old, and it being so much bigger is like a giant Reese's Pieces cup on your hand. that
Yeah.
bezel, it just wasn't for me. But yeah, I love this Daytona. To be honest, I wasn't quite sure because of the Arabic numerals. I wasn't sure if I was down with that as much, but I've really grown to love this watch a lot.
And so
To
you,
be
you
fair
paid
to
like
this, yeah, sorry.
Hold on. How
You
much
paid
was
like
the Omega?
29,000 for this?
2,500?
1,500.
that?
1,500 for the
2,500
Omega.
Omega?
1,500 for the Omega. 3,500 for the Zenith.
Wait, 1,500? 1,500?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim.
One-
How come that- But
1,500.
that doesn't add up to 4,000, Rob.
It's up
I
to
wanted
five.
I wanted five is what I was hoping to get.
Oh, 5. But you
Yeah.
were hoping to get. But you thought an
What's the
offer of
size of
4
the
would be
Omega?
fair.
I said 4 to 5 is what I told David SW I was hoping to get out of him. 4 to 5.
Okay, so 4 to
That was-
5 means 4.
Yeah, well, if he did that, I was going to try and push for a discount on either the Man on the Moon, like
Gotcha.
meet me in the middle kind of thing.
Yeah, but they don't do that. They rape you on the trade-ins, and then you have to pay full price on the other ones.
And that's probably my own ignorance there because I don't have any experience trading watches, to be honest.
And
I've
good luck
never-
consigning them as well because they'll take a long time to move.
Yeah,
those watches.
that's what I thought. And I'll be honest, the Omega, I mean, I'm the original owner, full box and papers on that, but it saw a lot of wrist time. And I told David SW, I offered to have it serviced, or because it needs it. It needs a polishing and everything. It's
He'd
it's
have his own watchmaker there anyway. I wouldn't worry about that.
Mm.
and I've got an orange horse strap, orange camo
Okay,
strap that I wear on it too all the time.
I
Is it 44
gotta
mil?
be honest. You know what? This is bad.
Big chunky monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
look
a
at-
fat watch. It's huge. This
Never
is so
mind.
ridiculous. I had to quit wearing that watch because
Yeah.
it was aggravating some nerve damage in my wrist.
Jesus
got-
Christ! You got nerve damage.
Rob, it's got a face only a
Fuck
mother could
me
love.
dead.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Unreal.
kind of like you were saying, like the more shit you
Wow.
could put on it at the time, I just thought
Guys.
it was the coolest thing ever.
Hit the
If-
upload button, please, so that I
If
so that I
ET
won't
had a
buy
watch,
this thing.
that would be his watch.
Who?
If ET had a watch.
E.T. found home.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's odd proportions. It looks like it's top heavy,
Unreal.
like an alien.
Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's
Now,
gross.
cool story on the Daytona.
Fuck me dead.
Pre-pandemic, I actually got 10% off this because they couldn't move it.
Gee, that's good. Good buying.
Oh,
That
and
is
JDG,
good, man.
pull up JDG's comment on the Daytona too.
Daytona.
Yeah, I can
So-
remember when.
So you got that
yeah.
Daytona for less than steel.
This one, I can remember when the chocolate Arabic dial on leather strap was plentiful on the market and very soft. Yeah, now they're fucking special. Unique.
And
Yeah.
that's to me
Yeah,
like that's the like perfect Daytona is one of those old ones on a leather strap,
White gold leather.
white gold.
Always
I-
beautiful.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad I have it now, but at the time, honestly, it was really more of a buy to try and get a Pepsi. You know, that was
Maybe.
really my motivation behind it.
You bundled it. You were bundling it. Hey, I'll take these dogs. This
I would
dog
say-
Daytona.
I would say, Rob, you could be a 3-piece combo meal deal. Keep the Daytona, the Millie, and the Pepsi, and you're done.
Yeah, he's not asking. He's not asking to keep only 3.
But if he did, that would be a great combo meal deal.
Yes, it would.
Bufaris, 100
Something.
something. Thank you so much for the super. I thought the super chat button was off. Never mind. Thank
Hang on,
you.
Tim. I'm just going to take a photo of that, mate. Hang on.
Yeah,
Hang on,
take a
Tim.
picture. Take a picture.
I got the picture. Okay.
Screenshot.
Say it's $100. Say it's worth like $1,000 US.
Yeah.
Say that these are like some secret currency that nobody knows about.
Those are
Extremely
Emirates dollars,
valuable.
right? Is that
Huh?
the Emirates dollars? Emirates dollars?
Yeah. Emirates, Dubai.
7 United States
Ooh, and humble
cents.
pine, $10. Sorry for checking in so late, and actually have to run. Need to get to sleep early and hit the buffet early tomorrow to execute Archie's buffet advice. By the way, I got the same video recommendation as Humble Pine. Is how to get the best bang per buck at the buffet. Get there early. And it's like skip
What
the
Archie
bread. You want the
has to
crab claw. The crab claw.
What Archie has to learn from Tim is how to read the super chat. The way Tim laughs at everything makes the person feel like they're number one. That is what Archie needs to learn.
I wish I could get more super chats, but sometimes there's good super chats, sometimes there's not. There's
Yeah.
not enough. But
You got to care about the super chats.
membership.
Bear cares about the super chats. He
Bear
wants
also
to give,
cares about the
wants to
upload.
give people
You
value
upload,
for the
guys.
super chats. So that's
When you
that's-
base your whole
Bear is very aggressive, guys. Super chat
super chat,
now.
super chat.
listen, when you base your business model on begging, right? You've got to go for the biggest beg that you can get,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
And you have to give that person bang for buck.
I need
Okay.
bang per buck, definitely,
Bang for buck.
100%. And I need
Oh,
a
look,
drip.
Bear's actually watching. Bear, if you want to add to your collection and
Mm.
get 2 unbelievable watches for an incredible
Bear's
deal,
literally told me to sell. No, Bear
you
told me
can
to
pick up
sell.
this one and an awesome Zenith, both for only $4,500.
What do you think, Bear? $1,500. I was
Minus
actually,
30% Tim's price, right?
I was actually gonna offer Rob $750. Then I was like, what the hell am I talking about? There's no. I don't know if
$750.
if
You don't
Where's
have it.
Cane
like-
Toad? You remember
Yeah.
Cane Toad? Cane Toad was on Marcelo and on Archie's
what
show.
happened to Kicktoe?
Well,
He was
this
back.
is the sort of watch. This is a watch we wanted to get Cane Toad. It was a
Oh,
nice.
shit.
I mean, this will be perfect for Cane Toad. Cane Toad,
700.
come back.
Cane Toad. We
It's
need
gonna
our
come back.
Cane Toad.
Tian
Dude,
Tickers
you
would
know
like.
what?
Hey, hasn't Tian Tickers could get one of these? He hasn't got a luxury watch.
Yeah, that would be a great watch for Teen Tickers.
That's
Tim,
the
you're in New York,
Durham.
right?
Yeah.
Well, it makes a great weapon. You guys can't carry shit there, knives, nothing. This brick, let me tell you, somebody messes with you, you just knock them out with it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, this thing does look thick.
No, you're 100% right there, Rob. It could really
Yeah.
do some damage. You can almost
No,
use the banging
part of the
nails
reason
on a
I'm-
building site.
I mean, this is madness. Part of the reason I'm even considering this because yesterday we were talking about how I need a watch that's non-Rolex in my collection, and that's why I'm
You've got to
looking
get the
at-
Zenith, Tim. You'd have to get the Zenith, mate. The Zenith.
That's
You
why I
can't
said,
get yeah.
dude. That's why I offered $1,000 for the Zenith, and I'm like, man, that's way too much. What am I even?
Do you think, Tim, if you bought the Zenith set over time, you would start to look at it and go, you know what? I kind of love this watch
Have you
now.
You understand? I will
seen the
prove-
new
what I will do.
Zenith?
I will delete this live stream. I will delete the fact that I bought it for 1,000. If let's say Rob was to sell it, right? I would delete the live stream and then I would just say, "Listen, I'm selling it for 5,000. Look at it. It's amazing. It's so unique.
Look
It's
at that
so
dial.
yeah. Look at the dial, guys.
And if
That
you say it's
dial.
one of the Holy Trinity, Tim, people would actually believe that that's what you think.
Yeah,
Well, it is. It's part of the
Yeah.
Holy Trinity,
Holy
along with Audemars
Trinity,
Piguet and
guys.
Federico
Yeah, that's
Constant.
right. And Federico.
Frank
Federico
Mueller.
Constant.
It's up there with Frank Mueller.
It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, look, actually, you know what? On the second thought, that Senate is
look at that.
stunning.
Stunning.
Look at that old
Stunning,
GMT you've got there.
The orange
Got it.
You
man.
got a Coke. You got a Coke.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh,
So
the
unique.
That is. Let's bring that up.
Jesus.
Pull it up, Timmy.
Number
Pull it up.
10.
pull up
Tim.
the Coke.
Pull it up, Tim.
Let me pull it up, plastic.
Yeah, pull it up, Tim.
Dubai money. AED. I don't know how that translates into United
27
Arab
cents
Emirates.
US dollar for one, say, is about 200.
So it's like
Was it 1,000?
Like
270. 270.
15 cents.
so what is that?
Inception.
That's like
Got it,
$20, right?
Yeah, about 27 bucks, right? Yeah, 27.
Wow. That's big money. Big
Wow.
money.
Purchased
you.
in March
For Forest.
2016 for $7,200.
Full set?
No. I got this through Gold Watch Co. down in Florida. I bought this and my wife a 27-inch day date or 27 mil day date that had non-factory diamond bezel and diamond markers. And I got both watches for 10 grand.
Man,
Well done. Very well done.
I'm sorry. Doc and his watch was here, and I completely forgot. Fuck me dead. Doc, why are you so quiet?
man.
Talk
Hi,
to us.
Doc.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up,
Yeah, you
everyone?
were so quiet. You just
Hey,
chime
man.
in. You
No, I'm
just
just,
budge
I'm
in.
just listening here
Oh.
to the Pepsi talk and the Zenith,
What do you
the
think
Holy
about
Trinity,
my scam and the rip off?
Holy
Little
Trinity,
rip off.
the Mexican Trinity.
The Mexican, I like that. The Mexican Holy Trinity. That's a good
The
one.
Mexican Holy Trinity.
I like that. Si, senor.
Oh my god! You know, you
That's
just reminded
great.
me of that clip with
Where was
how
that?
much
Like
how
in-
much you
where
how
was
much
that,
you
by the
buy
way?
it for?
Where in
They
Mexico
gave it
was
to me.
that? Where,
all right,
where
Rob.
happened in Mexico? Like it was probably like Cancun or something like that. No,
Mm.
I don't know.
In a Monaco.
Oh, Tim. Tim's
Hey,
Austin's mate. That's
What happened?
Austin's mate. He's a cool guy. This guy, Tim
Yeah.
Remington.
Tim Remington,
He's
a
a
friend
cool
of
guy.
Austin Daniel.
He wants to buy the Daytona where the hippie Daytona
did you?
on the hippie Daytona on Antique Roadshow.
He was also thinking like a datograph. I think he's gonna go with a Langy though.
He's got to track down that hippie and buy that hippie Daytona.
That'd be a wise money. That would be the smart money.
So,
Find
Rob,
that hippie.
Rob, now that you have the Coke as well, right? Are you planning to get the Batman and the root beer?
I love the root beers, especially the old nipple dial ones. I'm not a fan of the Batman. It's just me personally. I like it all right, but it's not something I care to have in my collection with the Coke and Pepsi already.
I prefer to call it the Bruce Wayne, Rob.
Well, what about the new root? What about the new root beer?
Oh, the new root beer? That is a good looking watch too. I really like it. Maybe in the all gold model. If I were to, I don't have, and to tell you the truth, I don't know. I go back and forth if I'd ever rock a full gold Rolex. It's a little flashy for me. But if I did, it would probably be the root beer GMT.
Cool.
The old root beer, the non-ceramic all gold.
Yeah.
Fantastic. They
Those
look
are,
killer.
I love those. I would love to have. I'd rather have that than the new one. Honestly,
they're
I love
fucking
them.
killer piece, man.
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
so
I
good.
think you'll be
Vintage
rocking a
all
full.
gold.
Yeah, I think you'll be rocking a full gold piece a lot sooner than you think.
Maybe.
Yeah,
With your collection,
Oh, thank you
Definitely.
guys.
that's what we all say. We all say we don't want to rock that, and then after that
You
we're
get the
like, oh, wait
call.
a second, maybe I can.
Maybe. I
nowadays,
can.
like if you get the call, you're gonna buy no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, to tell you the truth, even though I feel like I've got a pretty substantial collection, more than I ever thought I would own or have a right to have, especially But even with the way the market is now, I'm outpriced. I mean, there are just bigger whales spending more money. I don't get a call from a dealer anymore. I'm like small time,
Hey, that's a
especially
good point. The
in
actual
Seattle where I'm at. I mean, there's just dudes drop. I mean, when I bought that Omega, I could not believe it. This guy recognized my Rolex. I was wearing the Daytona. He called out the model number, whipped out his phone. He had 4 of them, 4 different gold. He was wearing a Richard Mille when he came in, and then he showed me. It was funny because I was trash talking the Tiffany Patek, and this son of a bitch had one.
Fuck me dead.
Yeah.
The
But
leads, man.
And
The
this
yeah, you
leads.
should go to.
he was like 25 years old.
You
25
should
years
set
old.
up a YouTube channel, Rob Hill, and you could really clean up, man. The way you can find these leads, you would kill it. Just remind me when you do a live stream so I can take some screenshots. Okay?
Screenshots.
I got a call
Wow.
yesterday. I got a
Oh, what did they say? What did they say?
your Sky Dweller is approved.
Oh,
Jeez. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Hey, thanks, man. And they change it to the one with the Jubilee brand. So
Well,
I'm getting the
do
one.
you mean
that
approved
brand.
like you have it, or it's on the way?
Yeah, approved as in it's there waiting for me. I'm gonna collect
Oh.
Blue
it.
dial, blue dial.
Beautiful.
No, I'm getting the two-tone champagne dial with
Yeah, I
Jubilee
think that's a
bracelet.
beautiful watch. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
the Wizard. So you're basically getting the big version of this date job.
Yeah. I'm getting the chunky monkey version of that. Hi,
The
Wizard.
Wizard. Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
Wizard, how are you, buddy?
Casey is getting
Hello,
two-tone
everybody.
Hey, Wizard, what's going on, man?
Skydwell.
Just coming on to say hello to everybody.
Hey,
we
Wizard,
miss you, Wizard.
give Rob Hill your valuation on these 2 pieces that Rob's looking to offload. Come on, Rob.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Oh.
Rob, go back up right here. Wizard. We got 2 pieces of shit basically.
Don't say what you want from Rob. Don't say what you want. Let Wizard give you his valuation. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Omega
it's one
Seamaster
left.
Planet Ocean and the Zenith El Primero Sport. How much would
I
you
love
pay for each
like
one?
you know, you come in to try to buy a watch, just try to sell a watch, and you're like, we have 2 pieces. What's going on?
Well, let's have Wizard decide. What do you think,
What do you-
Wizard?
what do you
How
want me
much
to
would you
think?
pay?
How much would I pay?
Yeah.
US dollars, US.
Would you like
Yeah.
to see any
Omega
photos?
Seamaster Planet Ocean is decently priced. The Millie, I don't like the Millie. The Daytona,
No.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry
know.
about the,
No.
the Rolex. They don't count.
oh, they
Two
don't
on the
count.
Omega Seamaster Planet
I
Ocean.
would
How much
say
if you
I'll
were
go
to
with
buy
the
this?
Omega.
Would you, like if you were to buy this to resell?
Yes,
How much would you pay to
I pay
rob?
less than what you're showing right now. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, be
Well,
as
how much
brutal as you
would you-
like.
what's
Be
your
as
offer?
brutal as you want. Be as
What's your
brutal.
offer? These are for sale, by the way.
The Seamaster, I'd offer 35.
Whoa,
The
that's a
Zenith,
lot of
I'd
money.
offer 5.
How much for El Primero?
5.
Take
Well,
it.
you know he's
There you
selling
go.
both of them for 5.
If they're selling the Zenith for 5, then the Omega's overpriced on 5.
Combo
Well,
meal
both
deal,
for
mate.
five.
No, combo meal deal, Wizard. That's 2 for 1. He's selling
Combo.
two for
Wizard,
5.
you're having so much trouble following along. 2 for 5. He's selling
Oh, I'll
both
take
for
them right now.
5.
I'll take them cash.
There you go. Done, Rob.
Yeah,
There it
I'm
is.
dead serious. I am trying to get rid
There
of
you
this.
go.
Done
There
deal.
you go.
deal.
Combo meal deal.
Combo meal deal. 2
Combo
chronos for the price of 1.
meal deal. I was gonna offer 1,000 for both.
So somehow
$1,000.
Tim was able to sell these despite how he's tried to sell them. He's like,
Look, I'm just honest. I'm just being honest.
So Tim, you're getting $500 commission from Rob for that.
Rob,
No,
super
no,
chat
no,
me
don't-
once he gets, he can super chat me 500.
super chat.
Super chat for sure.
Yeah, Wizard, you're not really like a super good negotiator because he was about to sell both for 4,000 about 10 minutes ago. So
Where is he? I'll take him right now.
I'm in
He's in
Seattle.
Seattle.
yeah,
Oh, Seattle, Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch, man. You got to watch. The price seems very very off, $4 or $5 grand for those 2 watches when he knows he can get at least 3.5 grand for each one, easy, with his eyes
What-
closed.
You know, David SW. The problem is David SW said he doesn't want them.
Either
Would
of
even
them.
make an offer.
Why not?
I don't know. And
They're
I told
not,
him I was,
they're not of the tier watches that he carries, more or less.
Yeah.
And what I hit him at was I said I want to be in the 4 to 5 range and I'll with a credit towards a Speedy or this Reverso that he happened to have. I would have gone as low as 4 if he'd taken money off the other end on the watch I wanted. But yeah, I wanted to get at least 5 out of the 2. The Zenith looks great. The Omega, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all, but it's been worn. I told them too, because the Omega Service Center, one of the ones they use is right here in Seattle, and I offered to get it serviced, and they're like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Just send us pictures."
Rob, can I give you some advice?
Yeah.
When you sell something, stop talking.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's it. You're done.
Tim,
So yeah, like if you want, you can contact Wizard on Instagram. Send him the pictures.
Whose watches are these?
That's
Rob
Rob Hill.
The guy right here.
Oh, he has those watches?
Rob Hill,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
they're
his watch.
legit.
I'll put you next to each other. You can guys talk over
They're
there.
legit. Box,
Yeah.
papers, everything.
Yeah, box papers, everything. Original.
And you want 4 grand for both?
5
5.
for both.
5. Okay. Shoot me out an Instagram message. Shoot me out the watches. I'll send you a wire transfer.
Sure.
You know,
There you go.
Can you put your Instagram in super chat there or in chat? I mean,
Give him my info.
Watch Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram, one's like a justintime.ca.
Yeah.
Justintime.ca.
And
on
I'm
Instagram.
Rob on there. I just
There.
sent them one.
Stop showing your screen, Tim.
Here, this one. Rob, you see this?
Anybody
that-
else that needs
that's
to has
Wizard?
anything to sell.
That's the Wizard.
Anybody.
Just in time CA. Got it. I'll come follow right now.
Yeah. Follow him, send him the pictures, and there you go. All right, who's next? Who wants to sell?
Yeah,
Tim
he'll
will have
he'll buy-
a reverse psychology to sell anything you want.
Well, I mean, I'm just being honest. I just said what it is. I mean, like, listen, like this Omega, right? Omega. That Omega is well, I think it's
Too
possible
big for
to sell
you.
it. Huh?
For you, probably too big.
For me, it's too big, but there's big fuckers like Wizard.
Like me.
We need, yeah. The Omega brand, carries. If he knows people, he could probably sell it, no problem.
Yeah.
How much for the sub date 40, Tim?
Haha. It's not for sale.
Let's see here. And sub date. Wait, Submariner date 40.
He's talking about your watch, Tim.
Oh,
about
my
yours.
sub date.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
He's only selling his if he gets the 15,500, right, Timmy?
Yeah, exactly. So Ben, if you're interested, if I'm ever going to be selling it, I would love to sell it to you. And if in the future, if ever, what's it called? If ever I need it back, I would love for you to sell it back to me. I'm just saying, this is the kind of offer I would.
So, like Rob, let me ask you this: when you look at your collection, you have the Monaco, you have multiple great Rolexes, you had a Zenith, Omega. Any interest in Breitling or Cartier or?
I do like Cartier. I do like Cartier a lot. Patek is great. I would love a Royal Oak, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Breitling has never really done a lot for me. I'm not a pilot though, and I don't want to insult anybody who's a fan. It's just everybody I ever met who was in a Breitling was always kind of a douchey guy, and it's just turned me off to the brand.
Holy fuck, now I'm a douchey guy, Timmy.
Again, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but that's been my experience with guys who wore Breitlings. They're all kind of
no offense taken.
musclehead beach guys. That's
I stay in a Breitling.
That's brutal.
But in my own ignorance too, I have not really investigated that brand much or their history.
So let me ask the question a different way then. So
I like the Super Ocean,
ignoring
though.
everything that I said, what is your next watch that you want or the next brand you want to add to your collection? Is it AP?
No, because I don't think I'll be able to find one, and I don't want to pay a premium. I just don't like that. Probably a Reverso, maybe.
Even though you have the, even though you have the Patek.
Yeah, I just really love the Reverso. It's been a bug under my skin for a long time.
What Patek do you have?
Just the gondola.
That's why it doesn't matter if he buys a Reverso, just a small. Surprisingly, he has big watches, and then he's wearing a small watch like that.
Yeah, and I would really, if I did a Patek, but I mean, this will be way down the road. I would like to get something in the complications line. Probably like an annual calendar. I would love to have something like that, but that's a big boy watch there. It's hard to pull the trigger on something like that.
What about 5170?
46. Oh.
Oh, we have a super chat, guys, from a bunch of numbers. $5 price prediction of a two-tone root beer in 2030.
That's a little too far to estimate because they're trading today up to 32.
Shit,
$200,000 US. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, they're absolutely ridiculous. But
this
2030 is so far away.
They're 32 grand today.
Dude, by then we'll have nuclear war and the whole planet probably restart from zero by 2030. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, we'll be on COVID 29. Don't worry.
We'll be in the apocalypse. Actually, it's going to be like $5 because, and it's going to be $5 and 3 scalps.
It'll be five. It'll be 5 Bitcoins. There you go. 5 Bitcoins.
There you go. 5 Bitcoins.
Yeah. So Wizard, let me ask you, because you are in the business, you're in the industry. Like over the past 2 weeks, we've seen like these dramatic increases. Like the root beer has gone from 25 to 30 overnight. The Daytonas are going through the roof. A guy bought the meteorite white gold Daytona for $189,000 2 days ago.
What?
Relisted it a couple hours ago for $240,000.
What?
Yep. And there's going to be somebody's going to buy it. OC, you'll see.
And so, what is going on? Why is it some kind of mass collusion?
$183,000 for a Daytona with a baguette dial. A plain one, 135. That's insane. I bought one 2 months ago for 87,000.
I mean, where's this momentum coming from? Is it because crypto is going down the past couple of weeks? I mean,
it's from the crypto because people are saying like
it is
crypto bullshit. This crypto crap.
Crypto crap is fueling this madness.
Yep. Hey, yellow OP, a simple 3-hand piece of shit watch that's $6,000 is going for $19,000 today. The Tiffany's over 40 already.
That's so stupid.
Actually, yellow, then green is about 2021, and red is about 2021. Today, that's all they were talking about on the dealer chats.
Wow. Dude, grab every Steel Sports you can get your hands on.
That's what I'm trying to do.
This is why the problem, Ben, in the current market, I think it looks like my watch is worth what? Like there's one right here, 14,000.
What, dates up?
Yeah.
16 and a half today.
Wow. Well, look at this one. That's a good deal then. 14,000. It's got the same small box that mine has. Actually, I don't have
old card.
Yeah, I have the old card as well.
So let me tell you,
16 and a half.
Tim, here's a question for everyone. Like, so I recently bump into, I have a kind of like a friend that works in an AD. Like, I've never bought a watch from this guy. Mm-hmm. We just kind of became friends. In his defense, he did kind of offer me a couple of watches that I don't know, they weren't for me. And I mean, you guys are going to think that I'm crazy, but like this was a couple of years ago. He said like, "Oh, I have a root beer." I tried it on. And I'm like, I don't know. I was a little bit, I don't know what. Like I never bought a watch from a guy basically. So anyway, so I bump into him, and then things got really tight with watches, as we all know. And then I bump into him recently, and I was wearing a Rolex, like a model that like an OP. that at some point we had talked about it, and we're like, well, if you get one, like I definitely want it, and blah blah blah. So I was wearing an OP that I got from a different dealer, right? And then you know, I mean, he's my friend, so I bump into him. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
The
And he's
story's
like,
not
"Oh,
going anywhere.
yeah,
Come on, get to the point. You bumped into
yeah."
him three times
And
already.
then he says, "You know, where do you get your watch?" So the question for you, it's like
Oh, okay.
my instinct was,
Everyone wants a watch.
you know,
Oh,
but
wait.
my instinct was like, you know what I told him, like,
It's hard
oh,
to get.
it's a you know, it's a gift. Whatever.
No,
I
you
mean,
just tell the
I
AD
just
you
got it
bought
from
it.
a
They don't
different.
care. They don't care. ADs don't care.
But you know what I mean? Like it's like the point is like I don't know what the right answer is there, because it's like you don't want to close the doors, but then you know.
Just say I wanted, I bought it. I didn't want to wait.
You gave the right answer. You gave the politically correct answer, because what he doesn't want to think is that you have a different AD, or that you
Right.
didn't, or like, for example, when you were thinking of getting a watch, you didn't go to him first. So
Right.
you reacted well. You basically said, "Oh no, I got it as a gift," basically, so that puts him at ease. Like, you didn't choose somebody else. You know, you didn't betray your whatever friendship or whatever that you had.
Yeah.
And now you should actually take advantage of that and go back to him and say, "Listen, I want to buy some watches, and I want to come to you."
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So anyway, that was but I thought it was kind of interesting. He kind of caught me there, like. But
I don't think they care if you buy a watch on the grey.
No, so like ADs don't care, but the SA will care, right? The SA will be like, "Hey, I was friends with you 2 years ago. How come you didn't come to me?"
He might try to steal you. Okay. He might try to steal your friend who gave it to you as a gift.
Tim Remington, 2,440 yen. Awesome collection. Thumbs up, mate. Enjoyed hearing about the stories and personal experiences with each one. By the way, I love Breitling. It's true. Lots of the dogs in their lineup, but lots of legends
don't
too.
say anything, because the guy that just bought your watches likes Breitling, so you love Breitling too.
Okay, I won't. No, you know, and the Super Ocean, I will give credit. I did
Wizard,
forget about
what is this?
Super Ocean there. That is
This watch sold with the old buckle, the old style, $290,000 today.
290,000. Fuck.
That's straight from the dealer's chat.
Hey, Wizard, do you keep all your inventory where you are? Like, are you at home or are you in the office?
No, I'm at home. At home, I have one or two watches in my safe.
Okay,
all my inventory is either at the shop, at the big safe, or in the vault.
You should do a tour or a little live stream from your office one day and show everybody the watches, so we can all.
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be awesome.
A bunch of numbers, $5. If you guys are unable to predict prices in 2030, why don't you sell now, given the recent price inflation? Thank you. And
no, I mean, if you want to know 2030, I'll go out there and I'll say.
I have this really. I'll tell you why. OC, I wouldn't sell now, because I have this great strategy in stocks. I'll tell you, I have a great strategy. I wait until the stock hits the peak. I wait. I don't sell. I wait for the stock to collapse, and then I sell. That's the.
That's your.
Yeah, you got to buy the top. Buy the top. Sell the bottom. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
I'll say 200,000 US for that root beer in 10 years' time. There you go.
No, I'll say 50,000.
I reckon 50,000 by the end of this year.
50,000 by the end of this year?
Why not? Why the fuck not?
It is the hottest two-tone Rolex right now. Nobody has them. All allocations, whatever was manufactured, is already gone, sold, gray market, off market, AD, whatever, and nobody has one. And if you want it, you're gonna pay primo over 32 grand if you want one. There might be 2-3 guys in New York two in New York, one in California who has one.
Damn.
Okay.
There are none in Hong Kong, none in Dubai, and that's it. I mean, people are dying to get that watch now. I don't know why.
Root beer.
I had 4, and in 6 weeks I had 4. Thank God I kept 1. So.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but Wizard, let me ask you like a practical question. Do you think that normal people are just gonna wake up one day and realize, you know what?
Fuck this, exactly.
Yeah, like you know what? Why am I spending $75,000 on a watch?
Yeah.
They can't think of something better to spend their money on?
who have
There's nothing
disposable
else,
income.
man.
Come on.
Everything else is trash. Think
No,
about it.
when
What
you
are
say
you gonna
normal
spend money
people,
on?
what do you mean by normal people? If somebody's making 50 grand's not going to go spend 50 on a watch.
Yeah, but isn't it a little concerning that there are so many people that think that plunking down $75,000 on a $15,000 watch makes sense?
Well,
Oh,
does it
shit.
make sense to you that I was offered 12 bitcoins for $1,000 15 years ago, and today, so or Home Depot, I could have bought Home Depot stock $5,000 worth in 2000. When was it? 2001.
True, but those
Because it
are
makes
those.
sense that my
Yeah.
baby Doge
Or
coin has gone up
any other
200%.
chip stock today, right? So you never
Yeah,
know.
but
I mean, nobody has that crystal ball. So
I know those are financial instruments that you expect people to be investing in. These
yes,
are commodities that are relatively new alternative assets.
they're very easily disposable commodities. You can't just get up and sell your car or take it with you to Hong Kong if you decide to move there. You can easily take a roll of 10 watches with you or a case. So,
Wait a second. See, here's the problem. This is what you don't understand.
Yeah, explain it
Nobody,
to me.
nobody ever wakes up and thinks, "Oh, I'm bored of collecting," and then sells their whole collection and gets out of hobby. This is why this is always going to be a great investment.
I mean, it's not only watches. There's a million other things. There's people I know who
I'm
collect
joking,
coins.
if you noticed that,
People
right?
collect cars, exotic cars. I mean, try to buy a used Ferrari today. You're not getting one. I called my BMW dealer and I called my Porsche dealer, and he says, I have nothing to offer you right now, Steph. I called the Maserati just to test drive the Levante. He said, I have none in stock. And my BMW dealer, I go, I need a service. He says to me, we have no loaners. We don't do loaners anymore because we have zero on the lot. I'm like, what? I called Porsche. I can give my Cayenne in for service. I'll get a Macan as a, but it's crazy. It's crazy. And this is Canada, which is such a
Nuts.
small country and such a small market compared to the US, where maybe a 15th, forget about a 10th. I mean, it's
You know,
insane.
you're someone for whom I have the utmost respect until you just said you wanted to test drive a Levante. Now,
Oh no,
all of a
I
sudden,
wanted to test drive because my doctor has it. He goes, wait till you drive it, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, I'm happy with my.
now I'm
my
extremely concerned.
But it does have a Ferrari engine. I wanted to try it out
Yeah,
because I want to see what my doctor's all screaming about. Because he sold his Macan GTS and bought the Levante, some higher model. I'm like, it looks okay, but
I'm happy with my Camry. I love my Camry.
Ferrari
I'm
engine
usually
and
a Porsche guy, Porsche and Beamer. So
Ferrari engine and switchgear from the Chrysler 200.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I wanted to see what the whole hype is about.
What is the hype, guys? What's the hype?
This is, this is like the best watch-related show on the internet. It has to be. There's no show like this anywhere with the amount of talent and knowledge.
By the way,
led by Tim Wright. Available at timwrite.com.
There's a new scratch on the watch
OC.
that I didn't see it. It's not that bad, but I think I freaked out Air King Ben a little bit because he's interested in my watch, and
raise the
I'm
price. It's a scratch by Tim Wright. Raise the price.
What watch?
Well, my sub.
Raise the price.
Let's see. Raise the
It's now got a Tim Wright scratch. Raise the fucking
Tim
price.
Wright limited edition scratch.
Yeah.
Kind of focus.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you see.
Well, Tim, we all know that your heart is with the Explorers.
See that?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Oh shit, Tim! What the hell, man? That's a gout. That's not a scratch.
That's all right.
Looks
good.
No, you can't.
Such a watch.
Not that bad.
But you can get it. Don't worry, man. The right person can make it disappear without changing the watch.
No, I got it today when I was making a video. I think because I was making a video today about the watch.
Yeah, it's one more reason why you shouldn't be
this
making
scratch
videos.
commemorates the. It commemorates the day when I made
you're so not good at making videos that you even scratched your assets.
Well, no more drunken gonzo streaming, Tim.
I was flying the drone, and I almost lost it on the first flight.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I came back with 5% battery. I was freaking out.
What about
Because
attach the Rolex to the drone?
no, it's
Try
too
that.
heavy. This thing is way too light. It can't carry
Okay.
shit. It can barely carry itself.
Rob, what kind of fish are those, man?
Koi.
Oh, they're koi's?
Yeah.
Very
Where
good.
they at?
Very nice with steamed rice, Wizard.
Look at
Wow, look at that.
that.
Little soy
that a bu-
sauce, a little wasabi,
Soy
and
sauce,
we're ready to rock
wasabi,
and roll.
That's it. Steamed
Yep.
koi.
Is that a bunch
Tim,
of
I
like
told you we were
Japanese
gonna crash
themed stuff behind you, Rob?
What's that?
Or like is that like Oriental themed art? And
Yeah,
things
my
behind you?
wife was born in China. So yeah, we've got some Chinese antiques in here. Those plaques on the
Oh.
wall, they came out of a temple, and then the big Buddha statue that was actually out of a
Yeah,
temple.
make Rob
too. It's
full
like-
screen so we can see what's going
Hold
on.
on, hold on. Let's see. Let's see
There
the.
we
To his left. The
Get
other
that
way.
big good.
It's like,
So
Lean
she's
the other
like-
way. Lean the other way.
That's
She's like
Jada.
200 years old. Sorry, guys. I'm all like,
It's reversed. It's reversed. I always get it confused as well. Don't.
yeah,
Nice. Cool.
Very cool.
yeah,
Your wife is Chinese?
yeah. Man, her story is crazy too. If communism wouldn't have happened, I would have never met my wife. She'd be a
Shout out to
multi-billionaire.
communism.
Her grandfather, her dad's dad, had 6
Yeah.
wives, and my wife's dad is the 35th kid out of 6 wives. Just insane.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah,
Legend.
he
There's
owned a-
people. There's men right now trying to collect 35 Rolexes. This guy had 35 kids.
Yeah. It's
Damn.
crazy. Now, I mean, he ended up getting kidnapped, and they cut off his ear and ransomed him, and he had to flee to
Just
Hong
cut off his
Kong.
dick.
It was just crazy shit.
Like, stop making babies, you.
Yeah. Crazy story.
Oh, that's so mean, actually.
It's funny though.
you're bad, Tim.
I mean,
KC,
how many
Shapia,
kids is enough?
Shapia.
I don't have one.
It's a bit-
Come on, I don't want one. This guy had
Shapia.
35.
this guy is cool.
I
Unbelievable.
think Tim had a gummy today.
Yo, that's wild.
You-
Uh,
You,
Yo,
you didn't
your
have a
box-
drink, right?
no, I didn't know. I would love someone to buy me a drink, guys.
I'll
We're
buy
gonna
you
go
a
for another
drink.
half hour. A DCNLV, $2. Really enjoyable stream tonight. Great panel. Thank you, DCNLV. It's always nice when we have a fresh face and we get
man.
to explore the inner logic or illogic, the journey of the watch collector, the struggle. Rob is a mixture of Paul Thorpe and the guy from Blue's Clues. Oh yeah, dude, look at this. The Blue's Clues. You got the Blue's Clues sweater and the Paul Thorpe tattoos.
Oh, is that what it is? I didn't. Oh, that's funny.
Blue's Clues.
I don't know Blue's Clues,
It's
but I
all
think
about
it's
it's all about the down.
Bless you, OC.
Thank you.
Oh, Wizard, thank you for the
Wizard is the
drama,
man.
for the drum, for the
The
drink.
The dram.
Oh, you know what? I'll have some of the.
I like the way he reads English, right, OC? He adds consonants, vowels, he adds it all.
It's a lot better than his geography, that's for sure.
Oh, for
And
sure.
he's supposed to be an
Oh,
English teacher, right?
Is that open?
Good.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
yeah.
That's why I got out of it. Fuck that.
That's one of my favorites.
Shapia, KC,
Yeah? This is good
Shapia.
stuff.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, hand
Geography
14.
is
I'm
much
not a
worse.
whiskey
but-
drinker, so I don't know what it's like. But
It's like Ardbeg, but half
Ardbeg
like
is way
not so
smokier.
smoky.
Yeah.
Oh,
half the
okay.
Ardbeg.
I'm not a whiskey drinker, but okay,
No?
I can relate, I guess.
Okay.
Is it like
This
a
is-
Johnny Walker red, black, blue, green, gold?
More-
No.
more like the
'cause
blue.
this is smoky. The
Yeah,
Johnny
Smoky
Walker is
Walker
very
blue
smooth.
smoky. The Johnny
So
Walker
it's
blue
like a
is-
Talisker.
Yeah, but lighter than
Lighter.
Talisker.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Very
I
good.
mean,
Like
I
it's like
tasted them, even though I don't enjoy whiskey that
Yeah.
much. But
it's
still.
like mixture of Talisker
Yeah.
and Johnny Walker. 50-50.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. If you blended
So
those
much
two,
much lighter smoke to it.
yeah, really
Okay.
good stuff. Carson Kronos sent it to me for 300 episodes.
Nice. Congrats.
Nice.
And look at this,
Oh, and
we're
14.
almost done. 20 episodes later, we're almost out.
I'm waiting for my Aaron 25. Hasn't come in yet.
Oh, Aaron 25.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, I didn't
All
buy
right.
it. Somebody sent it to me
Hey.
as a gift.
Check this out, Tim. You might appreciate
Oh,
that.
oh, the Dalmo.
Oh,
Which one is
Dalmore.
that?
I
That
don't know if you can read that.
specially selected.
Oh, Holland and Holland.
Yeah,
I
only 200 bottles. 200
Good to
bottles.
go, fellas. Have a good show. See you guys.
Plastic.
Hey, latest
bud.
plastic.
Thank you for joining us today. It was
No
really,
worries. See you,
really
mate.
fun.
Bye-bye.
Why Holland and Holland? You're talking about the rifle?
Yeah, they make the shotguns.
Yeah, I know. I've shot a few of them.
I've
Cheers,
got one.
Wizard and Bafaris, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Really
You've
good
got a
show.
Holland and Holland rifle or shotgun?
I've got a shotgun, a side by side.
10 gauge or
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, I hunt pheasant. I got a little bird dog here, and we go out pheasant.
Oh,
hunting.
nice. Oh, I see behind. What's his or her name?
Oh,
Oh, this is
what
my
kind of
big
dog?
old. This is my huge pit bull. He's a beast. He's 150
Whoa.
pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a big old boy.
Look at
So-
him.
And then my and then my little bird dog.
Oh.
She's tiny for the breed. Come here, you. Ah,
Ah, there's another
Oh,
one.
there she is.
who's daddy's
She's
girl?
Wow.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Oh my
What's your
god.
name?
Zoe is her name.
Zoe. Holy fuck.
Zoe.
Good one. Life. I like that. Life.
Amazing.
Like Zoe Bowie.
Yeah, she's a
Beautiful
cutie.
dogs.
And what's your big fucker's name?
Dutch.
Dutch. I like that. Cool.
Yeah. Named
Zoe
after
and
Ronald
Dutch.
Reagan's nickname.
Dutch,
Very
the guardian of the watches. Yeah, he's the
Yes.
guardian.
That's it. And Guardian of the Coys.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Isn't Delmore? They do something with the Vacheron.
Oh, did they? I don't know. That it wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
Think
they
so.
partnered with Holland and Holland. They only made 200 bottles of this whiskey.
Can't believe
I had to order it from
partnered with
England.
Holland and Holland, a firearms company. Good one. Wow.
Yeah.
So you like to hunt? You said pheasant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
birds. You're
Damn.
a waterfowl or just birds?
I'll
Like
do
grouse?
waterfowl too. I'll get out on some duck, and I've gone out and done some wild boar hunting and some deer and stuff too.
Yeah, my last hunting when I was younger, probably like you, I went from firearms to bow. So I used to hunt
Oh,
wild
damn.
boar with bow.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that was the best.
I'm from Texas, man. You know, I mean, I think they issue us guns with our birth certificates. You know?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, trust me. Trust me, I know. I used to. My first job out of university, I was a firearm instructor. So
Oh, me
I used to
too.
qualify and train, law enforcement, local, municipal, state, feds.
Me
So-
too. Hold
And
on.
then I
one
said,
second.
my
One
friend says, let's go take the test. So we took the test for Secret Service. And I said, what? I make 75 grand a year. I'm not taking 28,000. He went, but God bless him. He got all the way up to GS 16. So he was a NATSAC for the Secret Service. He retired. Now he's enjoying his life, like he says. Look at those fish. I love those
Right?
fish. They're
Chunky.
gorgeous and they're big. They have nice girth. He has koi's that have big girth.
So you know I'm not full of shit when I tell you guys.
Ooh.
See, Washington.
Oh, there you
State-
go.
Whoa.
There you go.
Firearms instructor. Whoa.
Very good.
I've trained with
Damn.
everybody from tier 1 operators down to local sheriffs, everything.
Whoa.
Not
That's
anymore
incredible.
though.
Are you still able to? Are you still able to hunt? I guess so in Seattle, like because
Yeah,
Bourbon
if you
Heart
go
is
up
from that
to
area.
Spokane County, there's a lot of good
Yeah.
hunting up there. There's stag, there's deer, there's
Yeah.
lots of stuff up there.
And
You
then
should.
Seattle's so weird too. I mean, you cross the mountains, and you're in a whole other country. It
Oh,
feels
yeah,
like. It's
definitely.
just so rural and country.
Yeah.
So I
We
drive about an
border
hour.
Canada, Tim.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
got a lot of big game up Arctic type of game.
I
so-
just remembered because I saw Bourbon Heart. He had some hunting videos. They killed a deer and then he was skinning it, and
Yep.
they put, like he said, that it's going to be their meat for like a whole
yeah, you have
whole
to
winter
gut
or
it, you
something.
have to skin it.
Yeah.
You hang it, air dry. No.
So as soon as I said it, it was like I realized, oh wait a minute, we have a viewer from that area who does go hunting, so that makes sense.
Seattle's beautiful, man. I lived there 9 months. I had a small consulting gig as an architect for a company, and they have the best sewer system in the world. The best. 9 months. I swear to you, whether it was 5 minutes or 50 hours, it rained every fucking day while I was there. Every day.
Nice.
Seattle has the biggest percentage of suicides in the U.S. because of the weather.
Ooh, Seattle?
Yeah.
It is true, I think. But you know what? Something more interesting than that, though? We actually get less rain than Frisco. Seattle gets a bad rap, but generally Frisco gets more rain than us.
They do, but you get it constant every day, whether it's 5 minutes or 5 hours. Well, they don't. They get just downpours and then it stops. So
we get that mist. We got the 4
I
months
loved
mist.
Seattle. I love going down to the wharf. It was amazing.
Damn.
Great fish, great seafood, great Asian. The Pacific Rim's right there. So you want Filipino, Japanese, Korean, any type of Asian cuisine, you'll find it there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was really, really. It's a beautiful state. I love it.
Wow. Goldberg, San Francisco. We don't get rain. We get fog.
Well, you get both actually.
Damn.
But, yeah.
Huh. I was expecting snow, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Tim, when you go to California or visit or whatever you're gonna do, go up to Seattle, man, and go up to Spokane County in the mountains. You're gonna love it because you're a hiker, right? So you'd love to hike those trails up there. Oh yeah.
Well, I want to go through PCT, Pacific Crest Trail. It goes through that area, so I will be there.
Tim, I know we just met, but you ever need a place, man, or a tour guide, you seriously hit me up. It's just me and my wife. The kids are out of the house. We got a giant house with 6 bedrooms, only the 2 of us in it.
Damn.
I mean, I got friends from all around the world who come and stay here and tour the city.
That's so cool. You know what? That's incredible. I can actually, if you want to do some live streams, we can do some live streams from right now. It's probably way too cold to do something like that, but I would fucking love to, because actually we have quite a few viewers there. We got Mike the Snake, William Money, and actually Carr said he wants to hit the Napa Valley. So I could do like a small trip and hit all the locations.
Cars wants to drink in Napa, not to walk.
I know, but I want to walk. I wanna go get lost.
Oh, you would love it, Tim. You go to Seattle, man, you'd love it.
Dude, that's incredible. Actually, Bourbon Heart is there, so we can all hang out there together.
Yeah,
dude. Right now,
you were born in Washington, in the state of Washington, Rob, or?
I know. I came here when I was 18. I was from Texas originally. I grew up there.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah.
What part?
And then Dallas Fort Worth area.
Cool.
Little small
so
town.
How do you like? So you've been there a longer time than a life.
I turned 48 in a week, so yeah, I've been here
God
for
bless.
30 years. But I'm going to go back. I'm hoping to retire by 55, and so I got a couple rentals back in Dallas and one in Florida too. So I'll end up at one of those 2 places.
What do you do, if I may ask?
Now I do sales for a construction company that builds backyard cottages. This stuff has exploded in California and in Washington. So that's all we do is build those. I do sales there. And then we have a Chinese restaurant that has been in my wife's family for 30 years that we just bought from her parents. And all honesty, like I told you guys, I mean, I came from real humble beginnings. It's really been that restaurant and now I'm this commission. So it's turned my life around as far as, and allowed me to have these great watches, you know.
Great.
Consider myself really fortunate.
Congratulations,
great, man.
Thank you.
Incredible watch collection, incredible watch journey, and like really, really nice.
What was your first watch?
It was at the Omega you're buying.
The first watch.
Oh, my very first watch was a gift from a guy who was like a grandfather to me. He was like my grandfather's best friend. He was actually an FBI agent, and he gave me this very basic blue dialed Seiko dress watch.
Oh, nice.
And I was like,
well, it was Seiko. See, everybody starts with a Seiko or something like that. Yeah. We all start with Seiko.
I wish I still had it. You know, I was too young, to be honest, when he gave it to me. So I broke it and it got thrown away or something. But I've looked for it. I can never find it again. But it was very plain, just a blue face with white marker or steel, probably steel marker, steel case, and I think a black leather band or something, But,
Nice.
But it was my first
Hey,
adult
Rob.
watch, and I was so blown away that somebody gave me something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, when Tim is out there with you, right, make sure Dutch is in the same bedroom as he is.
Luckily, the watch is going to safe at night. I know, right?
Oh my
I'll get up in the morning. Where's Tim? Next thing I know, he's live streaming his new collection.
I'm gonna live stream how we're gonna rob. We're like, all right, guys, this is the member. This is gonna be members only. This is burglary, right? Live stream, guys. Here, I gain his confidence. Now it's time to strike.
Just make sure you live stream when Dutch chews your fucking ankle off. I'd rather see
That'll
that
be your
one.
last live stream. Man.
That's right.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be ratings gold. Everyone's gonna be like, dude, you have to see this shit. The
was that?
craziest live stream on
Back
the
in
planet.
the 80s, what was that? Something of Death, the videos that used to come out?
Faces of Death.
Faces of Death.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I watched Timmy's foot get eaten by Dutch. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be trying to swap I'm gonna try to swap my Daytona for Rob's Daytona, like Indiana Jones. Replace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. But like this week, Friday, I have to start freaking packing for Miami because I'm going to Miami for 5 days.
Nice.
Hopefully, we'll see it. We'll see if it's worth spending time with me. If I can make enjoyable live streams. So, guys, make sure you're watching because I'm psyched.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the live streams will be good. It's the other videos and stuff. But,
Tim,
hard.
you
It's hard.
have 2 days to hit the gym before Miami.
Oh my god! Listen,
Dude, that is the craziest city for just wealth and flashiness. I mean, it's like nowhere else.
I don't know about wealth, but I'll say flashiness.
Yeah. Everybody, yeah.
flex culture.
Yeah.
Ultra flex town, definite.
Dude,
Ultra.
I couldn't believe. I mean, I stepped off the plane there. I remember getting my luggage, and I saw 3 bust down Rolexes. Like while I was getting my luggage, I've never even seen one in Seattle.
From the baggage handlers.
Damn. I'm gonna try to document my trip as much as I humanly can. Hopefully it's interesting. Hopefully it's gonna be interesting. Zeke says, Tim, eat at the Havana, 1957 in Miami.
Oh, no, it's a
You
great
won't
place
regret.
to eat. Expensive as hell, though.
Is that what it's called? Havana 1957?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not a ramen restaurant, Timmy. Don't worry.
Ooh.
It's okay.
Heavy duty.
My personal opinion, if you want the best Cuban food in Miami, it's Versailles. That's like the most
For
famous
sure. Yeah.
Cuban restaurant you can go
Cuban
to.
food, yes.
So check out Versailles too. That is the epitome of Cuban food there.
And if you go to Miami, you better go to Joe's Stone Crab House.
Oh yeah.
You will not regret it. It's better than lobster or Alaskan king crab or whatever anybody's ever told you.
Okay, you guys are scaring me because all these places sound very expensive.
It's
Versailles
okay.
is
You
not.
can put it
Let
on
me
the
tell
credit
you.
card. Don't
Let me tell you,
worry.
the Cuban places are not expensive, but Joe is expensive. Yeah, Joe's stone crab is expensive.
Versailles is
But
not
it's
pricey
very
at all.
Very
The food is top.
Yeah,
We're
Joe's
tied
is
to
expensive,
cuisine.
but it's worth every penny.
No,
If
no,
he's
no,
never had
no,
a
no.
stone crab
What I'm
before.
saying is the other ones are like more like a
Yeah, Versailles is not
like a
bad.
diner-
It's not
diner
expensive.
type. And Joe's is like a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Wasn't this where they got where Marco got robbed? Ooh, look at this.
The Cubans
That's
are
Cuban.
so good.
That's a
Yeah.
cubano. That's a Cuban sandwich, brother.
Is that what? The
You know where
Cuban-
Versailles was featured, right?
Where?
In the movie Chef. Have you seen that with John Favre?
No.
Oh, that's a great
Okay.
movie. Great movie.
Oh yeah, it's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's-
that looks.
that you know
very
they have the but the best of that place is actually the little counter where you can have the
Mm.
coffee standing up. Where that's where all
That's
the
right.
Cubans,
The cafecito.
yeah, cafecito. Yeah, that's the real thing, for Cubans.
And their Cuban
Ooh.
coffee is so good. Oh,
Oh, and so strong.
yeah.
Timmy,
Yeah.
wait till you try it, brother.
This looks fun. Actually,
And
this
flan,
does
that's leche flan. You're gonna love leche flan.
this. This is I need to be making a list of things to do, and this sounds like a winner Cuban dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Cuban dinner.
Cuban dinner.
Let's see,
Arroz
Versailles.
con pollo.
Whenever the heat wins, like the outside of Versailles, like it's like a party, like everyone's it's crazy.
All right, Versailles. What was the next one?
Joe Stone Crab House.
Joe.
Make sure you bring your credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
on the
an
other
interesting.
side.
That's an
Tim is
interesting
on a
place.
budget, so he'll need to go on a
Let me tell
begathon.
you, Joe is a great place, but it's a very kind of like it has like a 1950s vibe,
Yep.
and they
Yep.
don't take reservations for anything.
Nope.
You have to show up, and then if there's people, you just wait. Everyone
wait.
waits. So
And it's worth the wait. Trust
That's
me,
it.
it's worth the wait, Timmy.
Whoa.
Stone crab, not lobster. Don't eat lobster. Stone
it's
crab.
actually
That's it.
it's the oldest restaurant in Miami.
That's right.
What?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
No, that's lobster. The stone crabs below right there. They are.
That's it. That's
what you want.
Yeah.
Wow.
Timmy-
That looks like a buffet. Is that all you can eat?
No, it's not. You
Oh,
take
no.
it, they'll cook it, and they'll bring it to you. But trust me, once you try
damn.
stone crab, you won't
Yeah.
ever want to eat lobster again.
Yeah.
Fucking
They're famous for that's the mostly famous for the stone crab. People like the I mean, it sounds random, but like the fried chicken there is actually famous somehow.
Oh yeah,
And the key lime pie.
yeah.
The
Key lime
key
pie.
lime.
You have to have
Oh,
key lime pie at Joe's.
Damn.
Timmy, you won't regret it, buddy.
What's one of those crabs cost? That looks expensive.
It all
yeah,
depends
it's
if you can get medium, large,
Yeah.
or extra large, and you pay for the that plate's probably $150. If you want it.
Probably.
It's okay, Timmy.
I
You
just
live.
need
You
one.
only
I just
do it
need
once.
one. That's you know me. I can fill up on bread,
Yeah.
and I can just have one.
Timmy, don't
know?
say that. Once you taste it, you won't.
That's so funny.
You
All
do
right,
it
and what
once
was
in
the
your
other
life,
one?
Timmy.
What was the one more? Oh, this is nice because actually I have places to go to. Like it gives me missions, little missions, and they're opposite sides of
Now,
You
now
know,
let
you
me
should
tell
go
you.
visit Carlos at CRM Jewelers.
CRM. That's already on the map. That's
no,
across the street from my hotel.
But let
Oh,
me
nice,
tell you, Tim. Hopefully we can go together. But there's an outside kind of mall that's the design district, and they have so Grand Seiko is there. Well, Rolex, Omega, like the
Yes.
the usual ones, but they have Vacheron and Lange is there, and
This is where
it's called Design District.
this. One second.
Design District.
Design.
Design
Design district. Yeah, that's a good area.
So it has like Vacheron is there and Lange and
Yes.
and Grand Seiko, and I mean I'm missing a couple. Breguet is there also. Breguet.
Mhm.
So it's like the watch kind of place.
Yes.
They used to have a JLC was there, but it closed.
Wow, that's actually also that's very very close to the hotel. I'm staying
Yeah.
right here.
So that's the place to go for watches because you have like all the brands pretty much, or most of them. And
Very cool.
Patek is opening there. Not yet, but they're opening there.
This is very helpful actually. So now I know where a few places at least where to go. One more. Give me one more for the night.
You know what's a good thing to do? I mean, it's not like watch related, but Lincoln Road, it's like an outside mall also that has like bars, restaurants, some stores, but it's like a nice walk. That's
Cool.
a nice
Right
place. It's
there.
called Lincoln Road. It's like one of the top kind of touristy
Actually,
places to go.
that looks like Lincoln Road and Joe's Stone Crab. Looks like that's a combo crab deal.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. It's like a
They're close by.
it's like a 10-minute
Um,
Uber from one to another. Yeah.
No. Save money
Here's
on
a
the
good one for
Uber.
you, Tim. Monty's South Beach.
Monty South Beach. Let's see.
Or Sunset. I'm sorry, Monty's Sunset. And that's what this place is famous for. It's right at a marina. They get gorgeous sunsets, outdoor dining.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because there's a live band all the time and a pool in the middle of the restaurant that people get drunk and swim in.
Yes. I'm going to bring the drone. We're going to record the sunset footage. Boom. Perfect.
Yeah.
And
Monty's Sunset.
and actually, Tim, the most Miami place, like probably
With a Y.
what's the name of this?
Boom.
Oh, you said Monty's?
Monty's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place. It's right on the water, actually.
Yeah, right on the water. Great
Yeah.
sunset.
And less money than Joe's, obviously.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect for me. Let's see here. Nice. Dude, this looks like where Watch Eric records his videos, with all the yachts in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go
Amazing.
visit Watch Eric also.
Yeah,
I
where's
met him
he?
when he was at CRM.
Oh, I think he's in CRM, right? He's in the same building.
Oh, is he? Oh, I don't know.
No, he's in this. He's not in the. They have their own store now. They're not in the same building. Really.
Oh.
He's in the. What's it called? That building?
Seabold building.
Which one?
Seabold.
Seabold. Yeah.
It was cool when I met him. I walked in to CRM right when they opened. He's sitting there and he had like, I don't know, 30, 40 grand stacked in a Glock sitting there. But we hit it off. It's funny that Omega, that same Omega that I had, that was his first luxury watch as well. Same exact model, everything. And it was the watch that got him into it. So we hit it off right off the bat when we were both talking about how we didn't know anything and bought that same watch.
Wow. Say, bold, jewelry. That's the Watch Eric. Bam! There we go.
You have a lot of places.
Wow.
Man.
Let me save this. Travel plan.
So there's a place in it's in Miami Beach. It's like you can't get more kind of classic Miami crazy. It's called Mangoes. It's like a crazy.
Oh.
It's like a nightclub, but it's like people are It's more like a show. It's like people are dancing all the time. They have like a little but if you want to have like the ultimate kind of Miami salsa Cuban, Mangoes is the name of the nightclub.
You can also go to Coco Walk.
Coco Walks is very nice. Yeah, that's in Coconut Grove. It's
got a lot of little shops. Yeah, Coconut Grove is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's nice there.
That's very nice too. Yeah, yep.
You want to see watches? You can go to what the hell's the name of that by the Fontainebleau? That little shopping.
Oh, Bal Harbor.
Bal Harbor. Yeah, you go to Bal Harbor. They have a little cafe there too, which is awesome. And they have a Tourneau. I think Tourneau's still there.
They have zero watches in Bal Harbor.
Yeah, they got nothing in stock probably.
They've got zero watches at AP, zero watches at Hooker, nothing there.
But Coconut Grove is very nice to go, especially in the evening. Go with your camera. There's a boot shop. There's all kinds of shops, but there's a guy with parrots that they put on your shoulder. These big, huge, beautiful, gorgeous parrots. Coco Walk is cool at night.
Bal Harbor, they have they have AP, right? But the problem is that like last time I went to AP, and they had like zero watches, like not even one watch, zero. So it's like
zero.
So you're like, hey, what's up? Like, no, it's like we have some cufflinks, and like, oh man, okay.
Yeah, who gives a shit about your cufflinks, right? But it's the same in New York City boutique, man. Because my son, when he went to pick up my watch, there's nothing out. Maybe a ladies. and my watch was in the back, so they pulled it from the back for him. So
Yeah.
Miami has an AP boutique.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. An AP, and then when I went to Vacheron, actually they had a after I talked to them for like an hour, and like a nice, very nice guys there in Vacheron. They're like, oh well, we're gonna show you something, and then it was like a full gold, overseas, and they showed it to me, and I guess they kind of thought that I was gonna jump into like, oh my god, like this is like a year ago or something, and I'm like, oh my god, that's nice, but like it certainly wasn't for me, and then they're like, are you sure you don't want it, because this is gonna sell like in like a day.
Yeah, it's 3 times the price today.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Damn.
like, take it because it's hot. No, I mean it wasn't for me, but like they have very few watches in any store, as you know.
Damn.
Grand Seiko does have watches though. That's cool. When I went there, they had everything they had. It was a very cool store.
Yeah, it's Grand Seiko. That's why they had everything.
Yeah, they had like but they have like the gold ones. They have like, I mean, it's nice to be able to just kind of try watches on. They're very, reasonable.
That's very cool. That is very cool.
Watch Eric CRM. Try on some Cuban links. Those big ass 1 kilo.
Yeah. The Cubans. The Cubans.
Links. That's right.
It could be funny. Shopping for Cuban. Yeah, I have to think of these titles. These videos that could go viral, guys. Think of ideas for a video when I'm in Miami, and let's do it. Let's get it.
Shopping for Cuban links. There you go.
Shopping for Cuban links.
No, but
with
you know
watch
what? So you gotta go and you gotta get yourself like a Cuban, kind of like a Miami type of shirt. Well, I guess you.
Yeah. Oh, he has his pink shirts. His
I was gonna say you already have it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have. Oh, I have 2 shirts. Okay, I should be okay. Worst case scenario, do I need maybe I'll go shopping for some Miami clothing, like those Hawaiian shirts, or do they have their own style?
But a good video that's not non-watch related is probably like looking for because it's the cafecito, like the little Cuban coffee is very classical. So kind of like looking for the best cafecito in Miami, like that can be I'm sure it's been done before, but it's you go to Versalles and you go to La Carreta, which is just down the street, and then there's like so many places that you can go try their coffee, and then
dude, I fucking love coffee, so this is something that we could
Are you crazy? Together. You're gonna get wired. You won't sleep for a week. This ain't the regular coffee.
Well, it's time to perform. What I'm gonna do?
It's very sweet. It's very sweet. They're very sweet, but it's an interesting culture. When I moved here to Miami, like I didn't know about all this, but like you're working. It doesn't matter what you do. Like you're working, and then around how like the area code is 305, right? So the official time to have coffee is 3 p.m. with 305. So at 305, what they do, it's not exactly, but somewhere around that time. Most offices, someone goes and gets this coffee. It's called colada, which is like a very strong coffee that has a lot of sugar, and they make it like a, it's like like maybe like a regular coffee, but then it's so strong that they give you this little mini cups, plastic cups. They give you like 10 of them.
Shot.
Right, and then what you do is you go back to, someone goes to buy it, and then when you go to the office, someone buys one, and then you get this little 10 little cups. They're tiny cups, and then you just pour like a little sip for like 10 people, and then everyone just has a little sip, and that's
one
like
shot.
It's like a thimble. They're tiny.
We can bring something like this for Paul Thorpe.
So that's like the cafecito. That's like
we can all drink it together.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Could.
That's a thing.
It's a cool experience. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, guys.
And those guys in England, they're not used to strong coffee like that. Trust me, they'll be wired for a day with one shot.
I'm not used to. I drink 2 Trentas. I drink 2 Trentas in the morning.
Okay,
That
that
stuff
one
is
little
weak.
shot is more than your 2 Trentas. How's that?
That's what I'm thinking, because I've been drinking this
Oh,
one.
no, don't worry. You're gonna get a coffee that's smaller than this, and it's gonna be double the strength of 2 of those.
Yeah, your spoon will stand up on its own in those.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What watch am I gonna wear to Miami? I think I'm gonna go with Explorer 2. I just feel like that's my travel watch. Explorer 2, my travel watch. So that's what I'm gonna give it a shot, guys. Thank you for watching. Great show today. Oh my God, we really
This
got
was a
a lot of
blast.
stuff
Thank you
done.
so much.
I want to thank everyone. OC, KC, huge shout out to the new guy, Rob. Thank you for jumping on. Doc and the Wizard. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow.